gamers? I'm Francis.
Hey son, I'm Eli, and we are How Are You Gaming? Back again with Dragon Age Origins.
Hopefully for the last time.
We are in Denerim, beating back the Blight, trying to find the Archdemon. Last time was a disaster, so we're not going to talk about it. Don't start.
Oh, she's just crazy.
Oh, she started coughing. She did that.
Oh, she's doing a little.
Yeah, she does that when she's...
We don't know. Sometimes our dog just
Makes
makes
sense.
sounds. She's a very sounding.
I'm so white over here. I'm very close to this light, that's probably.
I want to sit it on your dog.
There, that's good. Okay, so we got one of the generals.
Green, my rainbow flag is canceled.
On the...
How will they know it's a rainbow?
No. We got one of the generals. He doesn't have anything interesting on him anymore. So I guess we're gonna move on to the next area. And
There's
try to
two,
find...
right?
I think there's... Yeah, there's two generals. Two generals, and then we want to go for the
Partridge in the pear tree.
the dragon.
That's the partridge in the pear tree.
Yeah. Okay, so we're at the market district. It could be in the alienage, it could be in the palace district. We can't go to Fort Dragon yet, I don't think. Oh yeah, because Fort Dragon is where we're gonna, where the dragon's gonna show up. So we want to go to the alienage next.
Sure, away.
Yeah, we're close to that. So let's go down the line. We'll head to the alienage and then to the palace and see what's going on.
Climax.
Yeah,
Great name.
we're climaxing in Denerim.
Hope it's good for you guys. I'm not feeling much. See, I made a section.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Sorry, you'll laugh.
Oh, we unsummoned the dwarfs.
Well, I think they just kind of left. They weren't doing anything.
Oh, hi.
Cousin?
Oh, hi.
Oh, am I glad to see you. The alienage is under attack. There's a large group of darkspawn approaching and the gates
which one
won't
is you
hold.
again?
We need your help.
I can't see
Oh, yeah, I just put it over there.
I need you to fight with me.
No, you don't. You got like dwarves and other elves.
That's true. Like, yeah, you guys get out of here. There is no safe place, so this is a strange option.
Yeah, you guys go into your little paper shack huts.
Yeah, I'm sure that will hold against the Darkspawn like it totally did not hold against the human armies. Yeah, just go.
No, this is my home as much
not
as it
find
is
out.
yours. If you're going to fight, then I will too.
We're with you.
Tell us what to do, and we'll fight for as long as we can.
I just did, and you didn't.
Yeah, stay back.
You heard what he said.
I'll take
Come
care of
on.
the gate.
They're upon us!
Okay, so this is a different side quest, I suppose. So the general is going to be at the row house. And Shiani, where are they?
Upon you.
There they are.
They're upon you.
No. Okay, now my armor controls are here. Let me go ahead and... So we got 42 dwarves left. We still got 50 elves. We still got 50 red cliff soldiers. We still got 12 mages.
I say just keep with the dwarves. Just run through them. I feel
Run
like
through
you,
the door?
you
Yeah,
want to
'cause-
keep the mages.
So the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Mages...
it's flying, you know.
Mages and elves, I feel like, are going to be most useful against the dragon. The dwarfs are not going to be very useful against dragon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's run through our Not a whole lot I can hear, though.
As you say. You dare!
That'll help you. Right there. Somebody's injured.
He's injured.
Who's
I think. Alistair.
Okay. I couldn't tell just because of all the armor. Like, for a minute, I didn't even recognize you.
Yeah, we're all armored up now. I think he's under threaten.
What the fuck does that mean?
Increases enemy hostility. Okay, so if we run into enemies, they're gonna go after him instead of everyone else.
I feel threatened.
No,
Go after him!
They feel threatened. He's threatening.
Oh. He's threatening me! What is he doing, dude? Giving him a 30 stairs?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, someone give me some... Thank you. Gives you my... No, it's not bad.
Me yelling made Caleb go away.
Uh-huh. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, I'm burning the Wynn's boots. Wynn, you want some new boots? Yeah, I'm gonna go into Wynn.
And it's just such a hot mess.
She really is. It's really not very pretty. Where are my boots at? Mega's war boots.
Like, it kind of looks like she's trying to disguise herself, but not doing a very good job. Like, no one will suspect me if I put on this helmet.
Like, what
Maybe
is
you should
that?
change your clothes, too.
Yeah, what is that helmet? What is this? Hi, you guys. Everyone okay? Gianni, you good?
We did it!
You didn't do anything.
I didn't think it was possible. You've come through for me again. For all of us.
Kinda messed us up a
We will
lot,
never
though.
forget this.
You had
I'll
to.
make sure we never forget this.
True. And
Please,
no one else was gonna stand
take
up
this.
for us, so I guess.
I pray it helps you in your coming battles. We have to
Wear
go.
Old shoes
May
or
the Maker
another
watch
fucking
over you.
bow.
Items received. Dawn ring. Plus strength, -1 cunning. Why are you gonna make me less cunning? I need the cunning.
What, you're gonna con the dragon?
Yeah. Of course I am. +1 willpower. Earn a glory token.
You can give it to Alistar, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he has to. Yeah, can we put it on the empty one?
He looks so stupid.
He really does. Everyone looks stupid right now.
Everyone looks really... Except for, Tekron. He looks fine.
That's because he has the strangest, like this, or he has the strongest stuff already. Good job. Your weapon's good. Alright, let's go. We'll go through this way. Alright, check out this. Hello, dwarfs.
They're all just waiting for you.
Come on then, dwarfs. You guys don't have names. Necessary. I guess we did that. That's just to say we can't get back to the alienage now, which is fine.
There's nowhere you can go buy potions. Wow.
No,
Wow.
it's not. Nothing's open anymore. So we're gonna go through the
It's
palace.
like,
and
hey, are
then
you
just
guys
crack
open?
it. No, the world is
No.
ending. With
We're
my
cur-
family.
We're currently in a blight, sir. We're not open at the moment. I'll give you 80 sovereign for that potion. Oh, in that case, yes, we are open.
Why are we just standing here? Are we loading a random encounter?
It says loading, but I don't know. Maybe it's loading. Probably a very big.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's loading a random encounter. Fun.
at least I think it's random. Must be a very big random encounter.
Yeah, it's another side.
Oh,
Let's hold the
it's
gates.
you. I mean, I know it's you, but it's.
Mhm.
Oh, that sucks. It's like in Final Fantasy VII
Yeah.
where you get stuck with the
Yeah.
other half of the team,
Yeah.
the other team you don't like.
Yeah, and everyone got to level up first.
Oh man, good luck, dude. Well, Ogren's great, so Ogren, you're in charge. Ogren and Babari, you guys are the leaders, and you're all in charge.
Bari, good job. I'm gonna go through and checking that everyone has the right stuff in. Okay, so the one he has already has +4 damage. I'm just gonna keep him on that one then. I don't think I have basically anything for you. Well, that's just a little bit better. Yeah, take your oak branch. Take your possession. armor.
Why not?
Because it's
She
gonna
looks
make
better.
well, it's gonna make your magic worse. You can't magic when you armor.
Why not? What's up with that?
That's the thing.
Like, why can't you magic? It's the same thing with like the force. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
when you put on the armor and suddenly you can use some of the force but not other force things. I never understood that. I'm like, why can't I use the lightning? Great. That is the best I have ever seen you stand. I love it.
Oh no.
And also I didn't realize, why didn't she ask for Stin? He has a dick, I think, somewhere in there.
He's not painted.
All right.
Yeah, it has to be someone who.
Can't we just go have him bite a darkspawn?
Yes. Yeah.
Stin, go bite something.
I mean, Babari.
No, I love my Bari.
No.
I don't want him tainted by her. Bueno. Shock Scully. How you doing? Do the collars even make a difference?
Yeah, they make a bit of a difference, but he has the best one right now.
I just thought they were just looking.
Thank you, Babari.
You should be Babari. Can you be Babari?
I'm gonna try and see if I can be Babari. I'm gonna make a new save first because I feel like we're gonna super die.
Yeah, probably, because we literally have
We
the
grabbed all
misfits
the
with
good
the exception of Ogren.
I have no idea how to play as Ogren though. I don't know.
It's the same thing. You just swing your damn axe.
Hello, officer.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle.
I can't talk.
They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Army control available. Oh, so you have carries over the armies now.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got the army.
Yeah, this is our first game.
Oh.
Dragon Age right now.
Yeah, it's not our first Dragon Age. We technically did Dragon Age 2.
Yeah, we did Dragon Age 2 first, and then we went back into Origins, and then we're gonna do Awakening, and then we're gonna do Inquisition.
Which I've done Inquisition because I got impatient. Awakening. Sorry, I did Awakening because I got impatient. Because I got bored doing this, and now she's doing this, and then we're going to do Awakening together because I wasn't paying attention to any of it. And then we're going to go on and do Inquisition.
Super excited.
Yeah, just about wetting myself.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the regular season.
Go Bari! Something!
Nope.
Are you dead? What happened? You were just like... you just like laid down. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Can you eat Mubari Crunch?
I don't know what it does. Yours, health, and stuff.
A little bit of health. Quickly, Babari, eat your Babari Crunch. They're like pouring out some dog food for him.
How's the game while you've been hiking up?
I can never tell. See, it's like when I was playing, when I was playing, Don't Starve.
You had to turn it up.
No, the volume in the game was like, you couldn't hear it at all.
Yeah.
All you can hear is my voice, which is really weird. So I can never tell where the volume is. I think it's like, depends on the game.
It really does. And right now we have a lot of bombastic music.
Yeah,
going
the
on.
music's like really, really
That
loud
better?
right now.
Alright, cool.
So it's like, maybe it just varies depending on what you're doing.
No,
And
it
then a
restores
lot,
health over time.
and then a lot varies with me because sometimes I'm yelling a lot, and sometimes I'm just mumbling and grumbling. Right now I'm mumbling and grumbling because I'm losing a little bit of hope on our teen hero misfits.
Now we're doing okay. My health is restoring more. Stan is not doing super great right now.
Stan never doing great. I mean, right now, Babari is the leader of the team.
Yep.
And...
Because I don't know how to play as anyone else.
What happened to Liliana?
Oh, she's here.
Oh.
She's just not far out. I guess?
Team Misfits?
Yeah, because there's more than... Or she's still here, so I guess maybe she could be really nice. Bard. Bard. Paladin.
I don't even know what she is.
She's like a priestess, or she's in training, but she's like a... I'm assuming she's a bard.
Is that why she's saying that?
I think that's why she's saying it is, yeah. I've been trying to pay attention to them more.
Yeah, please.
But then Francis yells at me. So.
No, it's not. Okay, let me just say my part with the Lord. We have our Lord goddesses actually, and they're not here today. And
I did
it. Aww. I don't know what that does, but that was adorable.
I did it.
That was your victory, Hal. The lore in the Dragon Age realm is very thick. It's like diving into a pool of Jello. And while some people say there's always room for Jello, at some point you're gonna drown and die. Especially if you sink to the bottom and you're trying to swim out of that pool of Jello. And sometimes I'm drowning. So if I'm spoken at too much at certain points of time, I'm just gonna shut down. You know, because first off, I'm a little bit older. You know, I wish I would have started this series when it came out, because I was younger. You know, there were issues, not the same issues that you have when you get older, like, you know, life, health, jobs, difficulties, taxes,
yeah, for example,
life-threatening debt, student loans, which also falls under life-threatening debt, severe health concerns, moving different states, jobs, you know, things that I just generally call adult life. Not to say that you don't have an adult life, but it's like it overshadows the...
It makes it hard to focus on
I wonder what purpose the Arashok serves to the Kunari. You know, things like that. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean that I don't care. It's just there is a time and place when my brain decides to look into it more. And right now would not be the time because I'm still bitter as fuck. Baff! At this game. Like, I lost my soul when we got stuck in... Orzammar. I've just deleted that name, that whole section, because we were stuck in Dwarflin for 9 hours. And that just depleted all of my joy and excitement for Dragon Age Origins. All of it.
But that
I was up to here with fucking dwarf politics, with dwarven gods, whatever the fuck they call them. Whatever. I just see a dwarf and I want to punch him in the fucking face. Except for Ogren. I love Ogren. He's fantastic.
See, that being said, like, we love Dragon Age. Our life right now is 50% Dragon Age and 50%
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
So
it's like, it's, and when it comes to nerds, you know, we're pretty much as nerdy as we can get. Like,
that being said, we're pretty noob but nerds.
Well, it depends what you mean. Like, because we're noob to this, but we're not noob to other things. You know, I'll fight you with fucking Metal Gear. I will fucking fight you when it comes to lore, dude. I will fight you. But this we are noobs to. However, we will not be easily swayed. I know they don't have gods. I just couldn't think of the stupid words because I don't give a shit about them. See, that's what I mean. That's me. I'm not mad at you. Scully. You can continue. Please, for the love of God, keep going.
I'm gonna talk. It's gonna.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
Yeah, they're secure. Get the fuck out of here. It's not that I'm not mad at you. That's the first thing I'd like to state. I think you're fantastic. I thank you so much for coming in. It's just, I just am so mad. And this was like hours and hours ago. We could have been so done with this game, but I'm just so mad at the dwarves. I think it's in part,
like, the order we went in. It's sort of, we did, like, the really exciting stuff at the beginning, and then we sort of ended up doing, like, the long, draggy outy things at the end, because you can go in different orders. So we went to, like, the Dalish first, and we did like the whole werewolves and
that was kind of interesting.
The forest ruins.
Still didn't
was
trust
really
the
cool.
bald guy, but that was interesting.
That was really cool.
I don't remember anybody's name, but that was cool.
I started as a city elf, so we started out in Denerim, you know, stabbing
Woo,
nobles.
What's gonna happen? Get out of my town, asshole. And then we fall into, you know, and you think with dwarves, I'm like, all right, dwarves are nice, cool, they're hardy, they're gonna have their big ass like axes and like, oh, don't fuck with us, because I mean Ogren, he's like the epitome of like what I see as dwarves. Now maybe I'm dwarfist, I don't know.
A little bit.
I guess I'm dwarfist, but when we went down there and they're like, the highest dwarf political dwarf of the Society of Dwarves will see you at the dwarf court at Dwarfo 900 dwarfish hours.
Right
and
away.
You must talk to the High Dwarf King of the Dwarflin and Dwarf... Oh, yeah, I know. I love him in Awakening. Other than him, Anders, and Hal, they were the only people I used because I got too lazy to try to find anyone else. I did get Justice, but he bored the shit out of me, so I never used him. But, yeah, it just got so boring. I'm like, literally, all you guys are gonna do is talk to me? You're not gonna, like... I thought there was gonna be a fight. Like, nothing happened. And then we were just stuck there. Oh, God. So, yeah, it took, like, all the wind out of my sails. I was just a fucking dinghy sitting in the ocean. See, like, this is the stuff I want to see. It's like, oh, he's riding on a dragon's back. I mean, obviously he's gonna die. Or Michael, Jared, Henry.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was gonna do this, sacrifice himself for us, but obviously we're gonna have to let him.
I mean, it would be funny if you did kill him. We're like, never mind, we didn't need you. You know?
Oh yeah.
I mean, surely that weakened it. I mean, he hit his spine. You shouldn't even be able to fly it.
Well, I think it clipped his wings a little. That would make it a lot easier.
Yeah, I probably should have gone for the wings.
Yeah.
Take it out of the sky.
Well, he did. I think he cut one of his wings. But now he died before we could get it. Like the dark spawn soul could get into him or whatever. So I guess we're gonna go finish the job.
And I do remember him drinking the darkspawn blood, and then later on in the game, he talks to you about some weird rash that grows on him, and I made the mistake of making fun of him for saying, well, you shouldn't have drank all the fucking darkspawn blood, and then he got mad, and then I felt kind of bad. I didn't mean to. I thought he would think it's funny.
No, he's more sensitive than
I know, I
think.
didn't, but see, at this point, I hadn't played this game.
You
so,
don't know about, like, Bronca and everything?
Yeah, I didn't know about all that, so now we get a second chance to go back and try that again, because I want to try to be actual, like, good friends with,
try to be nice with him.
With Ogren and,
Alright, who do we have here? Who should
Awakening.
These are vile and tainted creatures.
We get a chance to try it again. Because, again, when I played Awakening, I was just like, fuck all you guys. I just want my Anders, and whoever else ends up with me is, you know, fine. But, you know, I got Anders, Ogren, and Hal, and I just happened to get Justice, because, like, you kind of had to. But I never used him. And there was some other chick, but she took too long and I got tired of wasting my time with her. And there's some guy with a mask and I didn't know why he was there. And I literally wasn't paying attention. I was hyper-focused on one thing. and that was Anders. Your pin is in the way. We don't do tabletop as much as we do Dungeons and Dragons. That's it.
And we literally just started.
We just started. I played a little bit in college. But yeah, was it the third? I think it was the second. Yeah, we had our second session last
Hi, Sabrimo.
Tuesday.
Welcome.
Oh.
Howdy. Yeah, we literally just started Dungeons and Dragons.
We got some new dice today.
So nice.
I got a new D20 because I have very unlucky D20. It's a nice, big, satisfying one. It's like that big. I would go get it, but then I have to get up.
Oh yeah.
But at least I can. With me, I'm more so into. I'm less into the magic things. See, I would love to do a Dragon Age one in particular. We're trying to convince the DM to try something like that. She's on the fence right now. Like I said, usually she would be in the chat room with us and the other person.
I'm super dead. I'm dead.
You're dead.
I'm dead. When?
Too late.
We're so dead.
Oh, look at that. I don't know if you guys know each other, but there you go. Nerds galore. Y'all need to chill the fuck out. I'm kidding, by the way. I don't mean that in a mean way. When I say chill the fuck out, I mean ramp that shit up because I think that's incredible.
We're not gonna make it. We're all dying.
Nah, Wynn's got this shit.
You think?
No.
She's so not got this. Alright, I'm her. I gotta do something.
We just went, we visited a store that specializes in tabletop. I didn't see any Dragon Age, and they literally, wow.
My god, okay, this
There's
is not
literally a
yeah.
whole horde.
This is not happening.
You could still try. She cannot. Give her a chance.
She cannot.
You're not even giving Wynn a chance. Winnie the Pooh! Try using something else.
She's super cannot. I don't even know what I'm doing.
You're,
help me out.
See, look, you're taking them downish. Well, you definitely thinned the crowd. So you're not doing that bad.
I kinda am, though.
You're not doing that bad.
Yeah, I kinda am, though.
Okay, unfortunately, Shock Scully, if you're playing the Templar route, unfortunately we can no longer be friends. This conversation is over. You may continue the conversation with my lovely wife. I do not converse with Templars. If you would like to go and watch all of Dragon Age 2, and any part of
Shock
general...
Scully's a good Templar.
There is no such thing as a good Templar.
Not true.
True.
Not entirely.
What is a good Templar?
Hey, let
Oh, okay.
Let Shock Scully explain.
Oh, please explain. Explain this good Templar to me. What is this good Templar?
My elves are dying also.
You're using your elves?
Yeah.
Why are you using your elves?
Because everything was really far away.
Okay, see now, don't say too much about Cullen because again, we've played this one, we've ran into Cullen, and we've played Dragon Age 2, he's only in that for like 30 seconds, and again, one of our friends, she is in love, absolutely in love with Cullen, who we lovingly call the Good Ham. Because I refer to him as the Good Ham because he seems like a good guy, but if he's major, we didn't, like I said, we've only played Dragon Age 2 once. So if that one line he had in Dragon Age 2 was really important, then by golly, good on you, Good Ham. But it didn't seem to make that much of a difference for us.
Yeah, we were like very exclusively on the mage side.
Yeah,
so we might have missed
we
a
weren't
lot
hearing
of side
any of
quests.
that shit.
We
We
might have
were
missed a
not
lot of
hearing.
side quests. Oh, I want us back.
We were very much no Templar and none of that bullshit at all. And even then, and see, if I would have started, if we would have started with oh wow, no, they're dying again.
Yeah,
If we would have started with why don't you?
because it only just now refreshed.
If we would have started well, no, we didn't. We didn't even play a mage. Again, we played Dragon Age 2 first. And we picked Warrior.
Which meant we still had Bethany.
We still had Bethany the whole time. So it's like, then we had this mindset of we're overly protective of our sister. And so why would you want to support anyone who'd want to cause any harm to your own family? That's how we were playing it. We were playing it as if we were, you know, that person. So, I know you're still trying to explain yourself. It's fine, you know, Scully. But if we would have played Dragon Age Origins all the way through first, and we ran into Good Ham, you know, aka Ramen Head in this in particular, man, forget him, dude. Oh, Bethany, she was alive at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She survived the whole way.
She survived the whole way. We know that she can die, but she didn't die with us. We did everything we could to make sure she didn't.
I mean, she went
No.
to the circle, but she was still there and alive in the end.
Yeah.
So she didn't become a Grey Warden. Yeah, circle. I think that was just how we played our Hawk that made us probably miss a lot of the possible side quests and sort of.
Was it Cullen took the circle? I don't know. We don't even remember. Maybe that was the one time we ran into Cullen. And yes, the tranquility thing is terrible. I mean, in theory, if a mage of their own free will came to whomever and said, I know I can't control this, I choose to be made tranquil, okay.
Yeah, like the serial killer dude when he's like, I know I'm sick, I need someone to help me stop this, and his dad's like, no, you're fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, it's obviously not that black and white.
but it's like, you know, what?
Beware.
I was like, what, the trap? That's true power? But, you know, Cullen in this game, man, did he come off as, like, a total weenie. He's just, like, sitting in that little thing, like, and I was, like, making fun of him so much, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever, because if that would have been my first impression of Cullen as opposed to my first impression of Dragon Age 2, I probably would have just... I didn't feel sympathy for him.
And I think it would have been similar if we played this first. It was probably, and our first impression of a Templar was Alistair. I think it would have been different too.
It's true, because Alistar, who we call Virgin Cheese, I love Alistar. He's adorable. I'm sad that you guys weren't here for the massacre that was him becoming king.
It was so bad.
I'm taking no credit for that. That
I
was
did it all kinds of wrong, and it was super bad.
That was a train wreck.
Super bad.
Absolute train wreck with Alistar. He's technically king, but
He's technically king, but he hates us, and he hates himself, and we killed everyone.
Yeah.
Including the king.
everyone,
Bad.
everyone's just dead. But he's the king.
So that's what I mean. It has to do with like how we got into it and our perspective. Because we ended up using Anders, and obviously like we really like Fenris.
Oh yeah, we love Fenris, but Anders is the perfect child. Anders did nothing wrong, and if you debate me on this, once again, I will spoon you out. And you will have to direct all of your questions to this lovely, level-minded person, because I'll just turn into like a complete fanboy and say, no, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, and then I'll just become completely unreasonable, because I do that a lot too. I mean, I know I'm unreasonable though, like, I'll just completely be like, nope, 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 walking out the haters, nope. Like, I just do shit like that. I just become irrational, is what I do.
Your constitution is so tiny, Zebron. I'm gonna up it up a little bit.
But you know what's not tiny.
You have no evidence.
Yeah, I
of
can't
any
even get
size.
started on the political thing in Dragon Age. It makes my head hurt. It makes me want to vomit. And then by the end of it all, I'm like, fuck it. Let's just go blow up the goddamn Chantry, because that's what I'd end up doing, too. Only I would have taken out all of Kirkwall. Just put dragon shit everywhere.
Kirkwall's a mess.
Just blow up Kirkwall.
Kirkwall's a mess.
Blow it all up. What's that gonna do, Anders? I don't know!
Start over. It's bad.
Just blow it up! It'll fix everything, I think.
Or just make everyone really angry.
Oh, I'm glad we're your new favorite stream. I don't know, it's gonna be up and down, because we play, like I'd say 80% of the time, we're playing Dragon Age, but if it's just me, I'm not allowed to play Dragon Age by myself because my wife must always be present. So if it's just me, I'm probably playing something else to fill in the gaps.
Ready to go?
We're finally going.
Finally going to Fort Draken again, where we just broke out of prison.
Oh, is that where you were?
Yeah, we were locked up in Fort Draken.
Oh, guess you should have just stayed there.
Yeah, right?
See, if you guys had cell phones. Hey, in Fort Draken. Stay there, dragon coming, K. Done.
We also play Metal Gear. We've been playing Don't Starve.
Excuse you.
I said
I've been playing Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I've been playing Don't Starve.
I've been playing Metal Gear too.
No, you've been watching me play Metal Gear. Now I've been playing Don't Starve, and we just got our other consoles hooked up here, so we're probably gonna start playing Nintendo games.
Gonna do some Zeldas.
Probably some 2-player games soon, which my wife doesn't like because I get very competitive, so she just sits there and stares at me while I'm like, oh, I just lapped you! Check that shit out!
I like spinning in a circle.
Yeah, shit like that.
Pikachu's.
Pikachu. Oh, there's no way to hook up a DS, huh? That'd be sweet. That's one thing that we could definitely do.
Should be.
Pokemon battles? Oh man, we'd be on here all
Because I know you can
goddamn
plug
day.
I know that they now have like micro USB to HDMI cords for your phone. I'm not sure if they have anything like that for the DS though. We might have to.
I would love to have
might have to
Pokemon
be
battles.
emulated.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, no, we wouldn't be able to battle though.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we could figure that out, that'd be pretty cool too. Like we're very much beginners with all this stuff. It's still kind of new to us because we just recently figured out how to hook up our GameCube, our SNES, our Let's Go EV Hype.
Yeah, the new Pokemon game for the Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu.
No, I'm good. Sorry. Again, you're talking to a much older person, and back in my day, there were 151 Pokemon, alright? And that's all you needed to take on the Elite Four. I didn't need an ice cream cone. I didn't need a lawnmower. I didn't need a fucking cactuses and lawn chairs.
Yeah, Grandpa.
All I needed was an Ivysaur and a magic carp.
You took the Gyarados 10 miles uphill in the snow.
Yeah, I rode that magic carp uphill in the snow 15 miles.
Yeah.
And I took on that Elite Four with an Ivysaur and a magic carp.
I'm calling in the mages.
That's all you needed.
No,
That's
mages
not even
fight
the
dragons for
like
me.
the dragon. That's like a little bad.
I know, but I'm in the area. We're gonna be fighting the dragons. I can't do anything right now.
You missed the GameCube. He's sitting right over here. See, I didn't even use, EXP share. I just put the magic card in front, switched them back. Magic card in front, switched them back. That's how you're supposed to do it. None of that EXP share. That's how you youngins do it. You get it so easy now. You probably just download a fucking app.
You download it. Gyarados.
Download a goddamn Gyarados.
Win, I'm dying. Win. Oh, she's in her entirely out of shit. Hang on. When?
Why did she disappear?
I'm already dead.
Okay, I'm gonna
but
stop
he's
yelling
hilarious.
at you guys. I'm not actually mad at all. I'm not mad. I feel like I always have to say that because I still feel like there's people I've like upsetted in our streams, and
Because you're very passionate.
and they've never come back.
Part of your shirt is disappearing.
Yeah, all of our followers disappeared because I like yell at
No,
them.
not part of your shirt is disappearing.
Part of my shirt?
Yeah, it's my green shirt.
What do you mean my shirt? It's not disappearing. You mean this? I already told you that. The green disappeared.
Yeah.
The green of my rainbow.
Oh my god, everyone's super dying. I hate the shrieks so much. I really hate
Dude, I have a Game Gear too. It's sitting in my living room.
I hate the shrieks so much.
Would you? I'm trying to talk to our people here, and you're
Okay.
yelling here. I hate the streets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well she's just gonna keep saying I hate the streets.
I really do. They're very upsetting.
Oh, that's he's saying like part of the shirt. Yeah, the part of my shirt that's disappearing is I think the rainbow, the green of the rainbow. It's a T-Rex holding a rainbow flag. You can't really see it very well.
Everyone's dead.
My Game Gear, the Game Gear doesn't work, unfortunately. The screen does turn on and just makes this high pitch, kind of like a shriek, actually.
Where's that?
Yeah, sorry about that. But no, I also have a Sega Genesis that's in our living room as well. I shouldn't say we. I am a old school gamer because I'm old and depressed. My wife is usually my connection to the newer things, but she doesn't play games. So with our powers combined, we're always like 10 years behind everything.
As proven by the fact that we are only now getting.
Yeah,
to
that
Dragon
we're
Age.
playing Dragon Age Origins now, and it's new.
This is new to us.
It's
Dragon
new
Age,
to
like
us.
Dragon Age 2, when I like turned that on, I'm like, ooh, look at the graphics.
Yeah, like wow, look at these sweet graphics. Wow, look at the details.
Inquisition's gonna blow our mind.
Inquisition's gonna be too much. I can't wait to see the details of like Bull's nipples. Oh, can you imagine if it was like 3D? It's like they're poking out
Let's
at
check
us.
if any of these have any
That would be pretty
stuff.
sweet.
I don't think any of them have any.
I think my Game Gear probably died probably about the same time, 10 years ago. I mean, at least it still turns on, which apparently is a pretty big feat. But I'm happy to still have it. I still have my case for it, my original case, and I think I have 2 games for it. That's not a fair question to ask me. That would be a question to ask you. Do you prefer Origins or 2?
I like Origins because it's so expensive. I would love to go back and play different of the Origin stories.
Yeah, we've only had 1 1/4
One-
experience.
yeah.
The quarter would be when I started Origins, and I
You were a
was
mage.
I was a mage, an elf mage,
And I started as a city elf.
I couldn't even get out of the fucking
The tower.
I couldn't get out of the circle, the tower thing, because I was just like, I'm confused and I'm lost, and the trank will make me uncomfortable. So I stopped and went straight on to Awakening. But I do know that we've heard a lot of complaints about what made Dragon Age 2 was that it was kind of rushed. So like they repeated a lot of things. It was such a small area. And,
I think it's much stronger in terms of characters at the same time. Like you get really into the characters more.
You do, but there definitely could have been more.
Oh yeah, and you
Like-
can tell that they were trying to make it more. Oh my gosh, when you're already out of stuff.
Like if they would have spent as much time on DA2 as they did on this, it would have been
great.
DA2.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know? Like I almost wish they would go back and redo Dragon Age 2.
And add on something. Well, they don't have Dagger anymore. So it wouldn't be the same. He wrote like,
Yeah.
so it would be pretty much.
Well, we played. Here's another
He
thing
actually
that's.
did everything the exact other way around.
Yeah, here's what makes it funny. We played. See, Varric is cool, but you know, again, we don't play. Well, again, I can't speak. I'm sorry. I'll stop speaking for my wife. I don't play tactically. I'm not a very tactical player. It goes for Pokemon. It goes for anything that has multiple characters. I play the characters that either I want to be or that I deeply want to do. So that may have been too graphic. I hope you're over the age 18. But I think you're supposed to be. I think we have warnings set up on this.
Our channel's set to mature,
So-
maybe a bit too set, like, too carefully. But
Yeah, so it's like, I love Varg, he's cool. But it's like, in this, you know, it's like, of course we have to be our character. But you haven't seen, but as we play through this whole game, the moment we found, you know, fucking Romeo Elf over here, who I call Techron. I know his name's Zebron, but I call him Techron. We wanted him, so he's always in our party. Should he always be in our party? I don't fucking know, but we want him because he's hot and he has that accent. So why would we not want him in our party at all times? And, I mean, fucking Virgin Cheese All-Star, he's terrible, man. He's the worst fighter on the team, but he's just so cute.
so we gotta have
And I know he's not a dateable option if you're a guy, but I mean, by golly, he's just so adorable.
He's a little bit vicarious, I'm sure.
I think he's vicarious. The way he was like staring at us whenever like Zebron and I are talking. There's a three-way in Oregon? Really? We didn't know that. We don't know very much.
We finally, okay, let me level up. Everyone heal and I'm gonna level up.
For the record, I don't know if I personally want to share. But, at least from what I know with his background story, it sounded like he already had one. And who else is in our party? Usually it's Ogren, but we have Win.
We have Win because we need a caster.
We need a caster. There was a whole episode, I think the one before this, where I got, like, pissed at what's-her-face.
Oh yeah, Morgan's demoted.
Yeah, Morgan has been demoted to the bucket. Sorry if you like Morgan, but I fucking hate her. She pissed me off. I love Win. She's the only female I like in this game, which makes me sad. I don't like Leilana.
We don't know anything about her. Really.
She made me uncomfortable. Her
we
first
met her
approach.
in the church, and then she suddenly sang to us, and it was
Yeah,
like a little weird.
we tried to talk to her, and then she was like, "Ah!" We're like, okay, we're just gonna. I'm sorry. We had to leave her at the camp. She made me a little uncomfortable. No.
No, we don't have that DLC. We just have Awakening.
Yeah. We don't know who or what a shale is. I mean, we know that it's a character, but sorry. We're not made of money. That's why we got a bunch of old-ass systems that we play on. And we did find Isabella in the game, which is fucking hilarious. Because we're like, oh, I guess in Dragon Age 2 she got a tan and a boob job. Had to step that game up. Which, by the way, she is also... She's not in the... She's not at the bottom of the bucket with fucking Morgan. She's kind of like hanging... She's like sitting on the top of the bucket. She's not sitting, drowning at the bottom of the bucket. She's sitting, like, on top of the... Like, the edge of the bucket. And it's like, I'm willing to take her out of the bucket. But, you know... Ah, sweet. Yeah, you're a great partner to get your fiance some ice cream. I wish my fiance got me ice cream.
I get you ice cream sometimes.
You haven't got me ice cream in a long time, but you did give me great Father's Day gifts, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
What about Anders? Anders isn't in the bucket. Anders is in my heart. He's there forever. I was so quick to be like, I'm gonna cosplay him, and then it's like, Anders. I still haven't technically finished him, but
My husbando now.
yeah. I love Anders. Anders is my everything. The moment he looked at me with those fucking puppy dog eyes, dude, I was like, sorry, Fenris. I mean, you're cute, but you're a little bit too much baggage for me, and you're not giving me anything in return. I'm gonna have to put you on the back burner.
There is much to do.
Anders, but that was
Hi,
fast.
welcome back.
That was very fast. Anders, just his eyes are so sad.
Yeah.
And then he likes cats. I mean, you gotta trust a man who loves cats. That's a good sign. If you meet anybody, especially a man who loves cats,
Yeah, we got achievement.
that means they're a good person. Maybe not a lady who loves cats though. Oh. Well, like I said, Isabella, I just think we, like, kind of... We got off on the wrong foot.
Like, Isabella's a really cool character. I think it's just because of everything that went down with the Kunari. Because we were sort of on the Kunari side a little bit.
Yeah, I am... Well, okay. See, saying pro-Kunari, I don't know if that's the right thing to say. I'm not... After learning more about the lore...
Task is finished.
I wouldn't say that I'm pro-Kunari. I'm pro...
Vashoth?
Vashoth.
It's more about... We sort of played our Hawk in Dragon Age 2 as someone who's not gonna stand up for, like, prejudice and, like, hypocritism? Hypocritism?
Hypocrisy?
Hypocrisy, yeah.
I don't know, one of those words.
So when, like, the Chantry was getting involved trying to frame the Kunari so that they could have a holy war, I'm like, yeah, that's a bit crazy, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm not good with that. No.
And then Isabella had sort of set everything off and, like... That was unfortunate.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I understand she's like, you know, well, I don't trust you, so that's why I can't tell you. I'm like, bitch, you better fucking get on your boat and go away then. Bye. Because I'm not,
like, why are you sticking around?
if you want to set people up, set up the Chantry. But don't set up set up these beautiful, sexy, 24-pack beastly men with big giant horns. They're too beautiful to kill. Set up these ugly, weaselly Templars, no offense. Because, you know, they're all full of shit, no offense. But, you know, these beautiful, beautiful, studly creatures, leave them alone. Until they kind of, like, went a little crazy, so, you know, that was unfortunate. But it turns out that I'm not, you know, I'm sorry, Scully. Okay, hashtag not all Templars.
Again, it's probably going to change when we play Inquisition because the story develops. That's cool.
I'm sure all Templars will just be
Actually, there was probably some.
I'm sure they're all just going to come around and say, I just love all mages. All mages should be wrapped up in bottles and blankets and gently held as we rip them away from their parents. Right?
Yeah, something like that.
That's what they should do. I think that's how it should. Okay, I'm done. I'll stop bashing on the like I said, you wouldn't have liked Dragon Age 2 I was just mean. I'm like, Templar killer. Side quest for Templars, destroy the side quest, kill him. Templar did it, it was Templar's fault. It didn't matter, I didn't listen to anything. Templars did it.
Ew, and you're a bit purple over there.
She's fine.
Yeah, finally.
Wow.
Give me your health stuff, we're so dead.
You might want to save that for the, Daikin.
Oh, give me your lyrium potions,
It smells like rat. Have you noticed it's just on hot days is when it smells like rat?
Yeah.
That's what triggers the smell. It smells like rat in our building.
Yeah, it's
lovely.
as it warms up the building, it just sort of...
Warm rat.
Delicious.
Anyone hungry? I'm a little hungry. I know I just ate, but I'm so hungry.
Go have some, you'll have a slice of bread.
No, I can't just eat slices of bread.
Put some peanut butter on it.
No. Touch on? I didn't mean to turn the touch on.
That's right.
No, I gotta wait at least until 6. And I'm sure Dragon Age was written by mages then, right, Scully?
Did I just save? I think I just saved. Let's save again.
Dragon Age was just Templar slander
Come on,
propaganda.
always had a health bar at the lower right-hand corner.
Yeah.
I have not noticed that until now. I've always been looking at all those circles.
Well, it's kind of like not very noticeable.
I literally have not noticed our health and stamina bar until now. Okay, my mind's blown.
It's like a whole new game.
It's a whole new game.
It is some kind of trap. We must strike quickly.
Oh my gosh, so many of them. So many enraged corpses. I don't know where to start.
Yes.
What do you guys think of, what's the name of Potato? I already forgot her name. Meryl. Merle. What do you guys think of Merle from Dragon Age 2? I'll hold my opinions till I hear your opinions. Keeping in mind that we've only played through it once.
And we didn't like we did not finish our quest in any way.
We didn't finish anything. The only thing we finished was Anders. Man, we loved the fuck out of Anders. Sorry. We loved the love out of Anders. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you, Templar. I'm aware that she is a blood mage. Blood mage. Ah! I mean, for the record, Andrews doesn't like blood mages either.
No one likes blood mages. Which, I mean, being, like, I don't see how, in theory, it's a bad thing. Blood magic. I mean, obviously, if you're killing other people and using their blood, it's a bad thing. If you're using your own blood, who cares? What? You can do whatever
so we
you want.
have one blood mage supporter, and then we have me, who is not...
You know, because I have nail polish. If only I had weirdly shaped eyeshadow, like weirdly colored eyeshadow, you would know I'm a blood mage. Yeah, I know the whole demons thing.
Well...
I'm messing with you.
No, you're not. You would so be a blood mage.
I would, yeah, I would. I would so be the best abomination. Who killed all the dogs? Oh, right, that was me.
Have we been here?
Yeah, we were in Fort Draken where we were kept prisoner.
Right!
We walked out.
I forgot.
Yeah.
See, now... I'm really, again, I'm very, I know you should probably give people 2 chances. I gave that chick once. Though I guess we could technically count it as 2. Because she used up her first chance when found out she was a blood mage and she didn't tell us. That's chance number 1. Number 2, we go to the Fate, immediately turns on us. And I'm like, dude, really? I've been with you for 2 minutes and you immediately take the first deal from a fucking demon we run into. Really? Really, Meryl? Really? Oh, but I couldn't. Okay, then you just stay in your little fucking house.
She's got the best apartment of all of them.
Yeah. Stay in your fucking $3 billion apartment in the ghetto.
There we go.
And you're not allowed to come with us anymore. Merle, you're done. You are hanging off the edge of the bucket with Isabella and the one who fucking molested us.
Morgan.
There you go. Who else is in the goddamn bucket? Stin, you're in the bucket.
Stin hasn't done anything.
He's still in the bucket. He was rude to us. Stin's in the bucket. Meryl's in the bucket. Isabella's in the bucket.
We love this game and the characters.
Who else is in the bucket? What's the name of the guy who got killed by the fucking ogre at the very beginning of the game?
Your brother.
I don't remember his name. Carver, you're in the bucket.
Carver. The shit bucket.
The shit bucket, yeah. Carver's in the shit bucket. Who else is in the bucket? There's probably more people, I just can't even fucking remember. Like, if I can't even remember you, you're in the goddamn bucket.
I have done it.
The serial killer child molester is in the bucket. He wasn't like a the
Sebastian! He's in the bucket.
that's not the same person.
Still, he's in the fucking bucket. And that stupid bald kid, he's in the bucket. He's not even in Dragon Age, but he's in the bucket too. Because I hate him too. I'll name our character that just so I can put our own character in the bucket.
I think Meryl's interesting because
of course you do.
Well, because the Dalish have a different perspective of magic. Which
the Dalish are in the bucket.
Who's not in the bucket?
Anders.
Hi, did you do this?
That's Sandal.
Sandal, did you? Sandal? Did you?
I love Sandal. Sandal, you want to join our party?
Enchantment?
Hi.
Okay, do you have anything for sale? Please sell us some fucking stuff.
Please, Sandal. Please give us the... Yes! Please
We
give me
love
all
you, Sandal. I think Sandal should just be
I
in
have
the
so much
fucking-
money, I'm just gonna get everything. I'm not gonna use all this money because we're about to, like, die. So,
We're gonna buy
whatever.
everything you own, Sandal.
Yeah, give me all your stuff.
I think it carries over to the next game, though.
Give me all your stuff. I literally don't care.
But it carries over to the next game.
I don't know. I don't care.
Enchantment?
We need it now.
Enchantment!
We
Good
love
job,
you, Sandal.
No, I don't need you to enchant anything. I still haven't figured out how to do that.
We don't know how to use your stuff, but we still love you.
We love you, Sandal, but we're dumb.
Sandal's fantastic. Why isn't he a fucking character in the game? Why can't we use him, dude?
That's so good.
Leave fucking, Alistar. Let's take Sandal. Alistar, you stay here. Sandal, you're with us.
Sandal, you're the king now. That's what I assumed you were going for.
Toss in the bucket. Oh, that chick who I couldn't get in Awakening, she's in the bucket.
Who is this now?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure she was supposed to join your party, but she was being too mystical at me and just saying, you know, cryptic shit and kept running away and kept throwing trees at me. I'm pretty sure she was supposed to be a party member, but she's in the fucking bucket. Fenris is pushing it. Like, he's lucky that I don't hate him, but he's just like, he's like hovering above the bucket.
Oh yeah, totally. The Dalish Keeper, whatever his face is.
He's a Dalish keeper.
The bald guy with the werewolves.
Oh yeah, he's fucking lives in the bucket.
He
But I caught that before we even I was like, I don't like that guy. He's bald in the bucket.
Do you just have a thing against bald elves?
Yeah, dude in Inquisition. The moment I saw him in the bucket,
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything about him. I don't trust him. I don't like him.
I
He's
saw him in the trailer.
The bucket. Saw him in the trailer. He's in the bucket. You don't make elves bald, man. You don't trust a bald elf. You just don't. You make them bald. It's clear there's something wrong with them. Okay, Lord of the Rings has taught me one thing. If you got nice hair,
Flaunt it?
yes.
Okay.
Or I guess if you don't have nice hair, then you better beware. I don't know. No, the girl she was talking about missing. She's a keeper. I don't remember
The
any
task
of
is
these
finished.
people. You remember these people? I don't remember the people. You're going back too far.
I guess we'll see when we get into Awakening. If I can get him.
Oh, cue music.
Yes.
Glad that you have that.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, you're talking about near the bald guy who she took after. Oh no. The bald guy in Inquisition, right? That guy? Or is there a girl? Because I don't know a girl.
Well, there is a bald elf in Origins too who has the Dalish.
Yeah, we were talking about Origins. We were talking about that bald elf. But yes, I also don't trust the bald elf in Inquisition as well. Again, don't say anything about Inquisition because we don't know anything about Inquisition. The only thing we allowed ourselves to look at is the trailers, which is fair game. But we don't know really anything about the story. We don't know anything about the characters other than the fact that Dorian's probably an asshole and I want to slap his face. And Bull has really nice nipples.
Glad we established that.
He has great nipples.
Why is this a fucking maze?
And he has, like, really great arms. Like, right now I'm working out trying to get his arms. And everything else about him.
Done it.
And his horns, which are sitting in our living room right now.
There we go.
Oh, it's the
The guy in
the
Barcelona forest.
Brazilian forest. The Dalish keeper who put the werewolf curse on.
Barcelona.
There was a human village in the Brazilian wilds, and that human village attacked the Dalish tribe coming through, and he put a curse on them, but the curse spread, and now it's like 1,000 years later, and he's still keeping a curse on them because he's so bitter about it, and he's lived for like forever. Yeah, we are being harassed.
Well, some bald works. It just doesn't work on him. Technically, Bull doesn't have any hair on his head, and he looks fantastic.
I'm just reaching over this table to empty this chest. I'm glad that worked.
See, if the bald elf from Inquisition looked like if he had Bull's figure, we wouldn't be having this argument.
Then he would be the scariest elf in the world.
You wouldn't fuck with him though, would you?
That's true.
I had as an elf I would not fuck with. Don't ruin the game for me! I told you guys not to discuss the game.
You know he's Kunari, though.
We don't know he's Kunari, because I had a theory that he wasn't.
Well, okay, you know he's Washoth.
I assumed that he actually was a Kunari. See, I had a theory that he wasn't Kunari. Because of the maybe combined 9.5 seconds we've seen. And the fact that he has facial hair. I've never seen a Kunari with facial hair.
Well, if you only play organs, you've never seen a Kunari with horns either.
Yeah, but we've also played Dragon Age 2.
That's what I mean. Like, you changed their mind about what the Kunari are.
But still, they've had 2 chances. We've seen them 2 times. And why would he be the only one with facial hair? You know? Why would he be the only one with facial hair? And especially facial hair like that. Like, they didn't give him, like, you know, a majestic beard, implying that it's something that's, like, intentional. They gave him just kind of like a, I'm just kind of gonna sit in a bar and have a drink, and, yeah, everything's coon here. You know, that's kind of that's what he looks like. He looks like he's like, yeah, I'll go to church, I'll go to the late service, I'm on my way. Like, that's kind of what he looks like. Like, he looks like a very half-assed Kunari. I mean, he looks like a fine-ass Kunari, but he looks like a very half-assed Kunari when I just look at his beautiful face. God, I want his physique! Like, I want to be him. I'm sweating.
Did you think about it too hard?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get really wound up when there's something that I love. And again, I don't even know anything about him, but I have such high hopes for Bool, which I spell B-O-O-L, because I love him so much. And I don't even know. I already have this picture of him in my mind based off of like the 7 seconds of combined footage we've seen in the trailers, combined like the 20 trailers we've watched, and you just keep seeing like the same like 3 like clips of him. Well, there's like a few more you just like see the fight. He's so pretty. And Dorian, I just want to talk because he looks like an asshole, and I could tell. I knew it was the other person who I was telling you about. She's the one who spoiled it and said he was. Yeah, I know. Everyone told me it was Freddie Prinze Jr. and I was like, I don't know who Freddie Prinze Jr. is. So that it didn't really make a difference to me, and like I don't care who voiced him. I just care whether or not he sounds great. And I never saw the Scooby-Doo movie, but I'm sure that's great or bad. I don't know.
It's pretty good.
You've seen the Scooby-Doo movie?
Yeah, I've seen the Scooby-Doo movie. Why wouldn't I have seen the Scooby-Doo movie? It has Buffy in it.
I just remember that Sugar Ray was in it. Right? Sugar Ray was in it. You're like, who's Sugar Ray?
I don't remember.
There you go. See, there you go. The most important part about the movie, you don't even remember. But I know that the person who's usually in here, they spoiled it and told me that Dorian was Tevinter. And the only reason, like, even before I really knew anything about him, like, I was able to tell that he was Tevinter. And then when I started watching the other thing, when What's-His-Nuts had walked in, I was like, fucker looks like a fucking Tevinter guy.
Obviously, he's Tevinter.
And it turns out he was Tevinter, because he just looks Tevinter. I don't know why. He's got that fucking mustache.
And the clothes.
Fucking thing, and then his fucking hair.
Pompadour.
And, you know, when you see him, you just want fucking smack him. That's what you want to do when you see him. Fucking Dorian. I don't even know him, and I just want to fucking slap his face.
I'm sure you're gonna love him.
I just want to slap him. And take a while to guess why her hair's all black. You want to know why her hair's all black? You want to know why my wife's hair is all black right now? Because it didn't used to be all black. Huh? Huh? Look familiar? Put a mustache on it. Who do you think she likes, huh? Huh?
Well, I don't know if I like him yet, but I know that he's pretty.
There you go. There you go.
I don't like this at all.
I think I'm yelling at you guys again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're
See,
yelling a lot.
I'm getting passionate. When I get passionate, I just yell.
You just get loud.
Yeah, I get very loud, and then sometimes I
These are vile and
take my
tainted
headphones
creatures.
off, and I realize how loud
Hello.
I'm yelling. All our windows are open. I just wonder, like, what are these things doing? They're having
Are they okay?
Are they having a domestic, another domestic fight?
Of course.
I mean, we don't fight. I shouldn't say that. Enough. We don't fight.
We know nothing about him.
We don't. I'm assuming a lot of things about him, such as he's a pompous asshole, and I want to slap that mustache
Well, I don't know.
right
'Cause
off
he
his
looks
face.
kind of like Freddie Mercury.
Is that why I like him?
Yeah, he looks kind of like Freddie Mercury. And I'm thinking that maybe if he was written by Geider, maybe he's sort of based on Freddie Mercury.
Maybe that's why I like him. And there's another thing. I feel
he
like
still
I just
looks like an asshole.
I feel like I always have to like tell people who are new to watching us. The more hatred I invest in a person,
Means the more you like
the
them.
more I like them. So, Dorian, ironically, I hate him so much because he's so pretty.
Yeah.
And so
Success.
when she just said that, I love Freddie Mercury.
I have
And then when I actually stopped and thought about it, I was like, oh, he does kind of look like Freddie.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit.
I can see it.
Yeah, and I think
Like,
that
I really want to put him in a tight pair of pants.
yeah.
It's got all that shit going on. I still want to slap him, though. I really want to
I think
slap
he'd be
him.
into it. He looks like the kind of person who'd be into it.
Well, I really want to ship him with Bull. I don't know why. I just want to put them together.
the task.
We like to ship things here.
There we
I
go.
don't remember what the fuck I'm talking about. the Freddie Mercury thing completely derailed me.
it just snapped your brain out of.
Yeah, the train has like gone off into the woods now. I heard it was multiplayer, but we're probably not gonna multiplay.
Oh my god. Okay,
We don't have any friends, and we only have one controller. And I'm assuming when they say multiplayer, it means that my wife has to go to another house with another internet connection with another PlayStation 4, which is stupid. So
they just stocked us up on like 1 billion healing items, and we're going to the roof. Ready for a final battle?
I fucking hope so,
Come on, dragon.
because I would really like this game
Come on,
to end
Archdemon.
so we can see our beautiful
I
Anders
named the
again.
stream after you, so you better be here.
Yeah. We can't end the stream until we run into the dragon, or else the name won't make any sense.
Come on, Archdemon. Let's fight. Let's see if Morgan's completely full of shit, or if we're actually gonna survive this.
I'm assuming that she's not, but I still hate her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I hope he drowned at the bottom of that fucking bucket. Crazy bitch.
We look so ugly.
It was
our-
ugly?
Us in our armor and helmets and matched everything. It looks like it's been wing clipped to fly.
Oh yeah, its wings are pretty frosty.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Still
should have been
very
like the
gross.
first thing it did, was like, go for its wings, maybe?
Oh, you're gonna do instant, like, instant time replay of that? This is the shit. This is our first dragon fight that we haven't died in. Oh, we're so
Yeah,
gonna die.
we've technically fought two, and we died in both of them. And then we were like, well, nah, and then we just left.
Ooh, corruption blast, nice.
We tried to fight, about to call her Wimith. Wimith. That was hilariously bad. And then we tried to fight the other big dragon with the gong, and that was terribly bad. So, this one we have to fight.
Will be done.
Why is Wimith so close? She's like right on it.
And she won't, I'm not sure if I set something wrong, but I thought that I set them to use regenerating items when they need to, but she just will not. Oh, Sevron's there.
Oh wow, that was quick,
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah.
Sweetheart. Well,
I still haven't figured out the tactics parts of this thing. And that's a bit
you hit it. You have hit it.
Yeah,
It's
she got it. I just wish that she would use her own lyrium potions.
My power is yours.
that's right. Poke it in the foot with your little
Oh,
stabbing
God.
blades.
See how hard this thing hits though?
Yes.
I think it's refilling it.
Yeah, it does that. Don't corruption blast me.
Yes.
Oh,
Kick it in the nuts.
this is the last battle.
Oh my gosh. I hope this is the last battle.
I certainly hope so. And I can say that Eli has pretty much relied on her famous nut kick.
Oh yeah. I have other special. Where'd it go? I have other special attacks, but I started out, that was my first special attack, and I just used it all along. It's like the best attack. It's not even the best attack, it's the funniest attack. And it makes the most sense as a city elf, I feel, to just use nut kick all the way.
All she does is nut kick.
Like when you get to like the nobles, they're like kidnap all your women, and you nut kick.
Nut kick dragons, nut kick dwarves, nut kick rocks. Just nut kick everything. Thank you, Scully. Hopefully she can do it. Well, she definitely can. It's just probably gonna take a while.
Yeah, might take a few times.
I'm mildly regretting having Hollister. Oh, Virgin Cheese, you're adorable, but you are just not built for the battlefield. You're not built for the throne. You should probably consider gay for pay. You'd be great at that.
I wonder if we're supposed to have Morrigan with us at this point for her plan to work. It has to be, like, it has to be close, right?
I
go
know.
after whatever one's the closest. We'll see what happens. Where'd he go now? Where'd he go? No! Don't throw your grunts at us! Back!
What's that?
Grunts.
Oh.
Oh wait, I can summon an army now! I didn't even notice. Alright, total. Should I go for mages this time?
Maybe mages. Because they could do rain.
Oh,
I
gosh,
totally
hate
forgot
mages.
about it.
It's because we were in castle and we did all of them for some reason. Public Yeah, I have no clue what I'm doing. We
Strategy is not our strong suit. We're more of a fly in there and poke things to death.
It's like
You
if I
should
haven't-
see some of the amazing battles she has pulled out of her ass, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh man, there's been times where everyone's dead, like a one-hit KO, except for like the one character, like the one with Hawk, and you were fighting that half-ass lame, like thumb-looking guy. What was his name? Shrimp? Crawfish? He was calling Corpheus. I was calling him Crawfish, and I swear it was like the most exciting, passionate battle I've ever seen. And
Yeah,
But-
I super died.
even though she did die, she was so close to beating him, and she did much better by herself than she did with fucking half-ass Fenris, and I don't remember who else was there.
Mages, where are you?
Anders, and someone else probably.
Mages, where are you? Why is no one here? I'm so dead.
Maybe
Leave me
they're lost.
alone! No! No!
Probably there. So there they are. They're all down there.
Hi, help me!
And it was like, cause I don't know if you guys remember that battle, but it was just like a shit show. There's like stuff flying everywhere and stuff. And she got it down to like a sliver. And she was just like out of like everything, and she was like, wait, I can bite him. And then she started like
Sucking his blood.
yeah, started like biting crayfish to suck his blood to refill her HP, and then like running away and like poke, run away, poke, run away. Oh man, it was the most exciting like 20 minutes of my life. And she didn't give up, you know. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like
Yeah,
again,
was that
I
wrong?
know that you died, but it was still the most beautiful fight
It was-
I've ever seen you do.
Pretty close, though.
Or when you fought the artichoke again, you're like, there's no way I can do this. He's kicking my ass. And the artichoke is like, oh, I'm so big and sexy with my giant horns. And he's like picking you up and like thrusting you in the air and shit. And then you're like, poke, hide,
I'm a warrior.
poke, hide. Ah, it was beautiful. Dude, you should. Streaming is fantastic, especially when no one's there.
Nah, it's much better when you got people.
No, it all depends on the people.
True.
You guys are fucking fantastic.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Yeah, you guys are great. I mean, sometimes you just get people and you're just like, I don't know what to say to you. And then it gets a little awkward. And then you're like, should I ignore them or should I talk to them?
Because we never have enough viewers to where the chat's scrolling fast enough to where we could, like, get away with ignoring someone.
It depends. Well, I mean, not ignoring, but sometimes there's like, depending on the group. Like if you get Evil in here and Immortal, like if they were in here and then you guys were in here, and since it's like it'd be like 4 people who actually know the game, and you all were talking at the same time, you guys would probably be going too fast.
But if it's just like you and that one weirdo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Please stop. Skip the cutscene.
That's a good freeze frame. Alright, I'm gonna, as soon as I can get my army, I'm gonna call somebody. Should I start
100
with the
followers.
mages?
We don't have 100 followers.
Should I start with the mages?
Yeah, they were dying quack. Quack? Quack! Quack! They were dying quick. I think we have
am I?
so few followers right there. Because, I mean, like, oddly enough, whenever we play Dragon Age, fucking nobody's here. Because they're like, why the fuck are you playing Dragon Age? It's a long-ass game, and, you know, no one gives a shit. But whenever I play, Metal Gear, or Don't Starve, or anything that's, like, made within the last, like, 5 years, then people show up. But it's like, the only thing that sucks about that, unlike Dragon Age I've noticed, is like, I just kind of have to deal with, people. Dragon Age is fantastic. Is that I have to deal with people, like, telling me what to do all the time. And, I mean, while it is nice to have help sometimes, it's just, like, a little, like, annoying. Because it's like, you need to do this, and they 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 need to do this. And I'm like, dude, can you just let me play the fucking game? You know? Versus, like, Dragon Age, by this point, especially since it's, like, an older game, most people who are going to be looking for it usually just, you know, kind of want to fucking talk about it, you know? And will usually have similar interests. Usually, not always. So it's like, you know, you and haven't heard from, got the name of the other person, hopefully they're still here, seem to know the game, kind of just want to talk about it, and that's cool. I mean, Eli usually just doesn't talk much, it doesn't matter what we're playing. But, you know,
Definitely not when I'm trying not to die.
yeah, she's trying not to die. But I'll usually talk, you know, until my fucking head falls off. Keep talking like I'm getting dehydrated and a little dizzy because I haven't stopped talking. And I'm usually a little more hyper-focused. Look, you already got him down to where you were before. No one's dead, not even technically.
Yeah, no, it's like right on top of it as soon as he gets down even a little, because he's always right on top of it.
Need help?
Okay, Win needs some stuff again. Win, just drink your own potions.
Drink your own shit, Win. Seems to be. I'm not gonna ruin my focus. Sometimes if you stare at focus, it ruins your focus. So I'm gonna pretend that I'm not even watching them play. But yeah, I can talk forever about, like, which characters are hottest. That's usually my forte. I don't know. It doesn't mean that I don't care about the lore. I do, but it usually creeps in after the fact. Like, usually what's gonna get me to play the game is, like, who's on the cover. And unfortunately, like, on the cover of Dragon Age, which sucks, Dragon Age Origins is just, like, that dragon, which is probably why we've had this game for, like, 2 years. Like, it was given to us. The Xbox 360 was given to us. We didn't even glance at it. So we're like, you know. If they would have, like, I don't know, put some hot elves on the cover, or, like, you know, Zevron saying, hey, let's have a threesome, or something, you know, something fun on the front, other than just, like, a red dragon, I probably would have liked, you know, or engage in sexual relationships with fantasy elements. Like, I probably would have been like, hey, honey, let's try this game out. This sounds like fun, you know? Something, you know, it's something a little more exciting other than just a red dragon sitting on the front. There's nothing there to really capture me. Whereas, like, the cover of Dragon Age 2, you know, you got... Actually, I don't remember. I think that has Hawk on the front. One of the Hawks. Somebody. And then you got Sexy Artichoke on the back. You know, I was like, ooh, I want to see that big Sexy Artichoke. He looks sexy. I didn't know he was Artichoke at the time. I just saw big horn thing. I like big horns. Oh yes. Good old Zevron and his underoos. I just think it's funny. It's like, let's go back to my tent. I'm like, we're outside.
Yeah, we're still at
Zevron, we're outside. Everyone is looking at us. Everyone's looking at us.
The dog's staring.
The dog is looking at us. The dog barking. Okay, we're just gonna have sex outside. Fine. But yeah, you know, just something a little more.
Sorry, maybe I killed all of you.
And again, it doesn't mean that like all I care about is what characters look like. I'm just saying, at this age where I am in my life and like all the things that are going on in my life, I need something to get my attention right away. You know, just slap a half-naked guy on the front and I'll be like, hey, it looks like a good game, let's check it out, you know? And it may be a shit game once we start. But, you know, if you get my attention, you know, like, something on the front, and then I start playing, I'm like, oh wow, this is a really story-driven game, it sounds great. And then I'll keep playing, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me.
Do I really want to be fighting all of these friends?
I have no clue. I figured you could leave them to the little, the unnamed soldiers and maybe go after the dragon.
Okay, well the dragon's finally showed up yet.
Oh well, no, he's still like up on a ledge.
Yeah, I don't think I can get ulti there.
Yeah, I guess you have.
Oh. Ah. Let me see if I can move this ballista.
Very slowly.
Yeah, very slowly move this ballista. Please have a potion. Stop it. No. Get out of here, Grunge.
Is that hurting it?
Yeah. It's very slowly hurting it.
Immersive gameplay.
Yeah, it's great.
But yeah, it's just you gotta get me with like the initial boom, and I'll usually follow you the rest of the way. That's why I was very quick to give up on Slappy, is what I ended up naming the fucking Fenris. I named Fenris Slappy because he was pissing me off. Because he was just too fucking dramatic. And I'm like, man, I'm not a fucking 16-year-old. I don't got time for your angst and shit. You want to have sex or not? And so I just got pissed at him and said, never mind. And I wasn't even playing the game. I was playing in the beginning. And then Eli took over because I got tired of his whininess. And then we ran into Anders, dude, and I don't know what it was. You know, he just kind of like looks at you with these gigantic, like, really sad puppy dog eyes, and I just couldn't, you know. I think just probably just go down there. I just couldn't. Those poor guys.
13 elves over here.
I just like saw him and I was just like, you know, oh my god, yelling, we have to help him. We have to help Anders. We have to. I don't care. We have to help this poor, gentle, kind, beautiful, possessed, crazy, possibly monstrous spirit who may kill us at any point, and he's dangerous, and I love it. You know, that's what made me interested, because he looked like he could kill us, and he had like the glowy thing. I like my men possessed, you know, and a little crazy, and he had everything I want.
Where'd it go now?
I don't know. So that's why I was just kind of like Anders all the way. But I want to play through it again and take my time.
Oh, he's making like a typhoon or something.
With Fenris, since he's just so angsty, and just his life is so much more difficult because of what he's been through.
You good?
God. Tell you, man, if it wasn't for the fact that he had pointy ears and he does that lyrium fisting thing, which is kind of hot.
Yeah, it's so sexy.
I would have been so over him at the very beginning. Like, you got too much going on, brother. I'm gonna have to let you go. You know. But nah, he's hot, so whatever.
Stop throwing balls at me when I can't just go. Because this is doing more.
But this is taking for fucking ever.
Yes,
and he's hitting.
Have some potions. When just drink the potions. I don't have the range on it.
No, Varric is awesome. I love Varric. He just really sucks. Oh, see, now that's the one thing that did break my heart. Now, I am very, very picky when it comes to the women in my life. Very picky. And it's like, when it comes to fantasy games, it's kind of like, usually I'm going to go after, like, again, it's either going to be the men that I wish I was, or just the men that I wanted to do. And it's... I'm just calling someone else. And... Okay, then but with the women, it's like women that I truly respect. And the issue with the other, I mean, I love Bethany, but obviously I don't want to date her sister, that's cool. But I love Bethany, so I was like, I never want anything to happen to her, so we did whatever we could to make sure that she stayed alive. And we didn't have a guide or anything, too, so we did pretty good with that. And Merle, she pissed me off, so she's in the bucket. But, and fuck Isabel. But... fucking Aveline, when I found out that you couldn't date her, heartbroken. I'm like, the one level-minded, hardcore, badass, strong-willed woman in this game, who's kind of adorable, a little awkward, which I like, can't date her. Instead, she goes after some loser. What was his name? I don't know. I don't even remember the guy's name. I don't even care what his name is. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, you want me to set up a date with some other guy? Really? Fine! No problem. You know, I'm just sitting here.
Yeah!
Oh, you killed me?
Yeah!
Oh, what a great attack.
Come
right
on.
in his head.
Yeah!
That's pretty sweet.
Come on! Yeah! Right in the skull. In the brain. Yeah!
I hope it's actually dead.
Well, we still got all these
Oh,
grunts.
man, I hate it when there's leftover things. You still gotta kill the little grunts.
No, we got it. I think
Is
we all
it?
managed. No,
Why
there's
is
still
everyone
one
just
somewhere.
standing
There's one-
dramatically?
okay.
Okay.
We're cutscening.
We're cutscening.
Still wiggling.
But yes, I love Evelyn. I wish I could date her. She's the greatest woman in that whole game.
Here we go. Final strike. We will survive this.
Okay, everyone, go home.
Bye, Darkspawn. Go back home.
Stabbing it like a bitch. Maybe stabbing it.
Someone's trying to get in.
Not necessarily, but I guess that's what happened.
Oh, no, we're freezing. Oh, we're good.
Oh well, whatever.
Oh no, I knew that was an option.
Well, I just assume, I don't know, it'll float to fucking
Morgan.
crazy bitch.
That's what she said.
But I guess we had to have her with us. I didn't want her with us.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And
no,
then
it's more like
it was
she
over.
screwed us. Crazy
With the
as hell.
Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come. But the Blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its
Yeah,
new
sorry,
king.
sorry, Alistair.
Yeah.
She killed him. It was like, that episode was a complete
It was
clusterfuck.
so bad.
It was really, like, all those people should be dead.
I didn't want to
Grey
kill him. I
Wardens
wanted
stood
him to
beneath.
come with us.
Everything was
New
really
age
bad.
had begun.
We tried really hard, but it didn't work out. At all. Eli tried really hard to fix it, but it just didn't
Yeah.
work.
I had to reload the save
It was
so many
death
times. and we
after
had to-
death,
mhm.
and it kept getting worse and
Yeah,
worse
we had to kill him. We couldn't
and
save him.
worse and worse.
My friends,
Which one did we
we
do?
are gathered to celebrate those
Dragon Age book.
responsible for our victory.
I don't remember which one.
Of those
We did
who
read
stood
one.
against the dark
It's the one with
siege of
Marek.
Denerim,
Get
there
the
is
fuck out
one
of here, Stan. You didn't do shit.
who deserves
Go home.
commendation. The one who led the final charge
Yeah, I didn't
against
wanna
the
kill him again.
Archdemon
He's in the book.
remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden.
You're doing great.
The first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Gadahel 4 centuries ago.
Now say my name. What's my name?
He
My
doesn't
friend,
know.
it is hard to imagine how
My
you
friend?
could aid
My
the
friend.
I think it only appropriate that I return the favor.
Are we gonna
Is
make
there any
out?
boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it.
Your dick.
Yeah, how about elf rights?
An excellent idea. What would you say to becoming the new ban of the aliens?
Sweet.
A voice for the
Benefit elves
in the landsmeet.
Hell yeah. Though I think Shiani would be better. Yeah, I'm kind of bad. Yeah.
Then we shall have to track her down and give her the news.
Like
What's
if you're
Shona doing?
forcing your
The
cousin,
alienage
not
will
giving her.
hereby have
Again,
its own
speaking
rule
for everybody.
and its own laws.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this is only the beginning. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Al How, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There
See,
they
that's
can
why
rebuild,
the other guys
following
like
the
this to
example
you.
of those
Well, yeah,
who
because
went
I killed
before them.
Hal and I killed.
What are
I've
your
killed
plans?
all the Arts of
Will you remain
Amaranth.
with the Grey Wardens?
Yeah, we killed everything.
Whoops. I'm just out for stabbing nobles if they treat me bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna find Morgan. I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna stay a Grey Warden, I guess. But he'll probably need me to, even though I'm kind of just messing things up. I'll just stay a Grey Warden.
That they do. I'm glad one of us is staying with them at least.
Yeah, sorry about
There's
that.
a group of Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
So fucking cute. I'm
He
sorry
is
that we
so
fucked
cute.
you up.
Yeah, sorry you screwed up your life, but you're doing good.
Yeah, all you guys down there don't get shit. Y'all go home.
Now where's my kiss, Alistair?
So, we made
Smooch.
it.
Smooch, smooch. I know you're
Unimpressed,
curious.
aren't you?
And you didn't
You
die.
killed an archdemon
Yay.
and survived.
The second time.
That's one for the history books, right? I just don't understand how you're still alive.
Yeah, you don't want to know. Well, I told
guess
you.
Riordan was
I
wrong.
apparently told you already.
I don't want to say Morgan saved me. Fuck you,
You don't
Morgan.
want to know.
Hmm.
You don't
Probably
want to
right.
know.
Grey Wardens haven't arrived yet from Orlais, but they've already been sending questions. I guess it'll be a mystery. Speaking of mysteries, where did Morrigan go? She vanished right after the
I don't
battle.
want to know.
I
No
hope she
goodbyes
fell
or
in a
anything.
pit.
I don't want to know.
Good riddance, I say.
Exactly.
At any rate,
Good
I can see
answer.
Arleman giving me that look. More king stuff, I suppose. I can never wait. You have lots to do, and an adoring public to greet. Don't let me keep you.
Good job, Alistair.
Hope she tripped and fell in a bucket.
Eamon, Syrian, where'd my boyfriend go? He was
They
back
all
here
went
somewhere.
outside. They all just kind of scattered after
It
they
is
all
over.
praised
I
you
can
and they didn't
believe
get any
You stopped
anything.
the civil war and then defeated the Blight. On behalf of
Actually, we
Ferelden,
sort of
allow
like
me to say
started.
We
thank
kind of started the
Truly.
Civil War.
We
a
started a
little
civil
bit.
war, and then we stopped it by killing half of the civil war, and then
you. Well,
we
it's
cut a
not
dragon's
so
head
much
off,
as just you.
and then we were
As
molested
far
by
as
a
they're
crazy
concerned,
witch
you
woman.
saved the day without breaking
Yeah.
a sweat.
Not in that order.
Let them have that.
And who are you talking
It's
to?
too
dude?
bad that you aren't
He's
remaining
like
here
talking
with
to him, but he's like not
The hero
listening.
of Ferelden would have influence, but I understand. Myself, I
Look-
will be
look at him over
remaining
there.
here to help Alistair. Tegan will take over the rule of Redcliffe, at least for the
It
time.
looks like he's very, very
Connor misses his mother, but
like,
he seems well
intense
enough.
about
The young and so resilient. I will need to send him to the Circle of Magi, however. There is no way around. Perhaps he will become a Grey Warden one day.
Yeah, we killed
Tell me.
Connor's mom.
Have
We
you
didn't want
noticed
to.
anything
She,
strange?
she suggested
It didn't make sense. It was stupid. They didn't give us another option.
Ah, you are no doubt correct.
I choose not to even have this discussion
But here I
because
am rambling on. I shall let
she
you get back to your
used a
celebration.
threat
Enjoy it while
against
you
a
can.
person that we love. So
My.
I had a rage episode before
First,
this,
a Grey
and we kind of just
Warden,
had to
now
end
a
it because
great
I was
hero.
pretty much
And now you
seething.
even made Shiani a
So
noblewoman.
regardless of how you want to look at it, what I always
Barely
say
know what to
is
think.
change
I'm
Morgan
honored
into a
and so
man.
proud.
And
If
is
only
it
your
still
mother had
okay?
lived to see
I
this
think
day.
not. So fuck Morgan. She's sitting at the bottom of the goddamn bucket with the rest of the shit and her weird ass baby. I don't care what
And
she
this is
does or
her
where
fault?
she ends up.
If anything, for Ferelden
I'm
to
sure
have
she's
an
got to show up in
elderly
another
hero
Dragon
will only
Age,
do us
or
good.
maybe we can,
Perhaps in
I don't know,
time,
manipulate
with
it to where
human
she
on the
doesn't.
throne,
Check
things
out
will
the what's
change
it called,
for us.
Dragon's
I can only
Keep.
hope it will be so.
What happened to Morgan? She
Never
died.
mind
She's
your
dead.
old man.
We killed her.
There's
We
much
chopped
for
off
the
her head
hero
when
of
she was
Ferelden to
sleeping.
do today.
She doesn't
Yes?
exist.
Go. I shall speak to you soon.
Oh, it's a thing. It's been a thing for a while.
Liliana's here, surrounded by.
Liliana
guys.
Knights.
Severon!
There's my boy.
You're telling stories to all these.
Old guys. He looks nice. Look at him in his new outfit.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear
I
at any
keep an
moment.
eye on my safety.
Which would be a welcome break, mind you. Eventually, with Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened.
Yeah,
But they're
sorry I
like
made
the
you kill him.
tides,
I
predictable.
didn't know.
You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you were planning on returning to the Grey Warden fold soon. Is that true?
Would you come with me? Yeah, if you come with me. If not, I'll go with you. I don't care.
Naturally. You caught me and now you're stuck with me, I'm afraid. Sad, I know, but we'll manage somehow.
Aw.
Well then, since I'm sticking around, I suppose we'll have plenty of time to speak later, yes? So go on and get paraded about. It's fun to watch. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
Yeah, how much am I worth to you?
Love you, Severon.
He's so cute. Win, how you doing?
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
It's a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long
Fucking
time to
love
come.
Severin so
just
much.
as Logain
Here's the
Moore
best thing
his.
about this game. That and
But it's not
Babari.
so
Where's
bad, is
Babari?
it?
Where's
A blood
Babari?
defeated with the other nations
I'll go talk
barely
to the
becoming
king, guys.
aware. Who could ask for better?
Just give him to Alistair. I think Alistair would like to have a Babari.
He's not a Mabari. He's Babari the
I said
Mabari.
a Babari. A Babari.
But his name is Babari.
Yeah, I know.
He's Babari the Mabari. Babari.
I'm glad
He's
not to be
Babari
on
the
receiving
Mabari.
end of all this attention myself.
We're
I
good at
see
naming things.
that the young have their fame.
What was our
There's
last
But I
name?
couldn't
Floof?
help notice.
Floof to
Our last
Mabari.
Mabari was named
Floof.
Floof. This one is named
But I don't
Babari.
wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to
Oh, you're
accept
gonna be a
a
court
position here
mage.
at court.
That's cool.
There's not been a mage advisor.
that's
to
really
throne
good.
For a very long time. He's a good lad, and his heart is in the right
Yes,
place.
we can get a mage
He wants
in
to see
like
the
the
lot
court.
of
That's
mages
good.
improved, and I am willing to help him. I understand you will be leaving. I wish you good fortune on your journeys, wherever they may take
She's
you.
gonna be Alistair's
If we do
mom at
not
court.
see each other again, live well.
I'm telling you,
Lord,
man, she's a cougar.
And thank you.
Queen Win. Is Babari here?
There he is.
Hanging
With
out
Stin
with
as
Stin.
always. Why can't
No,
you talk
this
to?
isn't Babari. This is another Babari. I recognize my Babari. This is not my Babari.
I'm pretty sure that's Babari.
It's not my
I
Babari.
call you hero. I have not heard it used before, but I think I understand the intent. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoranvel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoranvel would be too proud.
Yeah, you guys celebrate?
When a Kunoranvel is declared, certainly. It is one of
You got
few
parades,
occasions
that's
when the
fun.
Kunari are
Yeah, I'm
permitted
sure
to
it involves
engage in
them standing
revelry.
there, looking
Oh,
at each
they
other,
drink,
going.
they
Spirits,
chant, they
public
meditate. They
chanting,
already don't meditate.
meditations abandoned. It is madness. It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There
Sounds
may
like a
even
party.
be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people.
Bye.
Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for
Bye.
accompanying you.
Bye.
I could go with you. No,
Bye.
Yes, but it will be welcome to be amongst familiar things again.
I don't think he wants us to go.
It must be said,
Bye.
you gave me the chance to redeem my honor, and now
I don't
it is
even
done.
remember why you're
I owe you
redeeming
a
any.
debt.
I don't
Kill
know
the
anything
family.
about
Yeah,
you.
you haven't talked to us, so we don't.
You
know
literally
anything.
didn't. We didn't even figure out why you were caged up. You never told us. We never asked. Goodbye, Stin. Goodbye. Grow some horns. Maybe we'll talk to you.
It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps we shall meet again. Should it be in battle, I will not seek you out. Pada Hayden, Warden.
Pada Hayden to you too, sir. Pada, goodbye.
I don't think this is.
I'm pretty
Babari.
sure that's your Mabari. That's not your Mabari. That's
I
just a
know.
dog.
Well, he doesn't look like. He has a different paint.
That's the paint your Mabari has. That's your
He won't
Mabari.
talk to me. He's too drunk on
Humans
power
have a
now.
better taste for spirits than I thought.
I don't know. I don't. We never got his
The
sword. We never got
alien's
shit for him
actually
because
good.
he was an asshole.
Or some
Yeah, we
ale
kinda
tastes
glitched
like
him a
dirt
little,
in
I think.
comparison.
I don't think we glitched him. I think you
Probably
just your
because they put
fucking
dirt in it.
thiefness was so high that we skipped like a little chunk of the game. I don't think it was an accident. It's just we accidentally walked by him and we're like, oh, there's a guy in the cage. And he's like,
And I accidentally selected the cage, and he was just out of the
yeah,
cage.
we're
like,
just
okay.
I guess there's a side mission to get him out. Boop. Oh, he's out.
Okay, we got
Okay,
it.
let's go. Then how do we get
She was in the church, and she helped us fight, and then she just stuck along with us.
Yeah. The way we got Stin, I don't think was the way you're supposed to. Like,
Yeah.
she just fucking unlocked the... We didn't have the key. We didn't talk to
Liliana.
We didn't talk to Liliana until after we already had Stin. So, I don't know if that's
After
if
what
that's
we
how you
went
guys
through,
did it, but
I think I've earned it. I think you've earned it.
but I mean, like,
So I guess
everyone
you're heading
was saying
off
you
soon,
shouldn't have
huh?
Stin. You're supposed to talk to
Leaving the
Liliana and then
city.
sort out a side quest or whatever. And we're like, she just fucking unlocked the door. Like, he just went, success!
I'm thinking I'll
As the
stick
door was
around
unlocked.
myself, at least for
So,
a bit. I got offered
Yeah,
a
we're a
spot
rogue.
in the human army, and not as a mascot either. You know, these humans aren't bad for all their long
He's gonna join
legs.
the army. Good for you.
Yeah, makes me wish Bronca was still around so she could see what she's
I
missing.
think she's into the ladies.
Yeah.
Stupid girl.
You got a nice beard,
enough
though.
babbling. That pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong.
Alright, you have fun. You enjoy the party.
I like pickle juice.
Okay.
Been good traveling with
Unless
you,
a
Warden.
pickle juice is
Don't get lost in the
like
shuffle now.
slang for something else, then I don't like pickle juice.
Alright. Is that everyone we want to talk to before heading out? I think so. Let's go.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowd's
Well, yeah,
outside again.
I'm guessing that she did pick the lock, but at least according to our other sources who are hardcore, extreme players, that's not possible. And so, that just shows how big this game is, because, you know, while I'm sure everybody knows this game,
I'll
who
take you
loves
there
this
now.
game, knows this
Follow
game
me.
super well, apparently they didn't know it as well as they thought they did, because we just fucking unlocked the door.
Oh, we don't get any dialogue over this. In the month that followed his coronation, Alistair proved to be a popular king, if largely unwilling to involve himself in matters of government.
I like how they throw that in there. If largely unwilling, stares at you.
I'm sorry, Alistair. I know you didn't want to, but you're cute.
You're cute, so you have to be king. I'm gonna kill everybody in here to make you the king you don't want to be. God!
He traveled often.
I mean, make her!
Making appearances in towns throughout Ferelden to the great delight of the commoners. They referred to him as a king with a common touch, even if a few knew it was a simple aversion to life at court. News that the urn of sacred ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Guinea TV made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. They were located, however, in ruins that were also the lair of a high dragon, thus proving too dangerous to approach. Ah, see, it was good we didn't kill the high dragon then.
Oh,
Because
sweet.
now people can't steal the ashes. Many made demands to secure the ashes so that followers could undertake pilgrimages to partake of their healing powers. Following numerous failed attempts to deal with the dragon, the beast finally flew off to find another haven, but leaving the mountaintop sanctum in ruins. An excavation found no traces of the urn.
But I mean, it must not be a very good fucking dragon if you have to wake it up. What kind of a security system is that?
People began to doubt that the ashes had ever been found, while others claimed that a cult of Andraste's followers stole them from the temple. Still others say that the Maker himself removed the urn, deeming mankind unworthy of it. For now, what happened to the urn is simply unknown. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All could be saved that had been. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, a lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named a local elder to his personal court, a scandal amongst the humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Soris eventually got married to a human woman, and one he loves deeply. After the initial scandal, Soris left the city and settled in Highever, where he and his new wife had many children. Arl Eamon remained in Denerim for some time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor to King Alistair. Tegan ruled over...
King Alistair? What?
Chief Advisor to King Alistair?
Oh, I just heard Dicking Alistair.
I hope not, it's his uncle!
Well, I don't know, dude.
Tegan ruled over...
We'd all like to dick Alistair.
Tegan ruled over
Sorry.
Red Cliff in his stead, and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives. In time, Eamon abdicated in favor of his brother, and event the local greeters with approval and enthusiasm. The Dalish elf prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle, in which they all died. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was the voice of reason, and other Dalish clans returned to her to help resolve disputes with human folk.
Hummins.
Hummins. With the hummus in time, many of the Dalish clans moved to new land provided for them in the south near Ostagar, wary of their human neighbors. However, tensions soon rose again, and only Keeper Lanaya's leadership kept peace alive. In Orsamar...
Fuck Orsamar. I don't even care. Skip it.
Now I'm gonna read it. King Balin quickly proved himself a reformer. Trade with the surface lands increased and caste restrictions were loosened. The casteless were permitted to take arms against the Darkspawn in exchange for new freedoms. For the first time in generations, the line in deep roads was pushed back and a few takes were reclaimed. Balin's reform quickly found him enemies within the warrior and noble caste, however, and after several assassination attempts, the assembly was dissolved. The king then ruled alone, some said as a tyrant, other as a visionary determined to drag Orsamar into the modern world. The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower on the surface. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium wafers relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. This inspired mages from other parts of Thedas to establish a new circle of magi in Orsamar itself, one that had ready access to dwarven lyrium, and lies outside the Chantry's power completely. The willingness of Orsamar to harbor apostates sparked outrage that began whispers that the Divine was contemplating a new exalted march. Though the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orsamar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon returning to Orsamar with their findings, convinced the Shaperate to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orsamar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains. She may even have been with child. There was no word of her after that. Flemet's hut in the Korkari Wilds was likewise abandoned. One cannot help but wonder, where did they go? What were their plans? What became of the child? These questions must remain a mystery for now. As for Darian's companions, they went their separate ways.
I was like, who's Darian? I'm like, alright, that's us.
Sevron returned with Darian to the Grey Wardens, helping to recruit and train new members, even though he never officially joined the Order. As the blighted lands began to heal, and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving bands that preyed upon both the land and upon each other. These war bands spread havoc, some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the Shining Sea by the Deep Roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Darian sank his blade into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of him, however. Alright.
Yay. Fuck Morgan.
There we go. That was, I think, a pretty good end. It sounded like most people were doing pretty okay.
Except for the fucking dwarves.
Well, they're gonna
Fuck
have their
the dwarves.
politics.
Oh, right. All the dwarves, except for Ogren and Varric, in the bucket.
In the bucket.
All the dwarves in the bucket.
Even, no, you can't say that. What about Sandal?
Oh, right, and Sandal. And I guess his dad's okay, but something about his dad that's a little off. Like, it's something about him that's just a little off. Like, I didn't quite trust him in the beginning. Like, oh, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. I'm like, I don't know, okay, like, chill.
Well, he doesn't have any natural children. He's probably just very excited to have a child.
Yeah, but
even if his child is like a grown man.
But I don't know, he just seems like a little too excited about, I don't know, his kid. I mean, I guess he's okay. Okay, so Sandal, not you. But all other dwarves in the bucket. Or at least all the dwarves that we interacted with in the bucket. Yeah, I mean, the game's fine. It's just, it's not a very good game to stream. Not if you don't know where the hell you're going.
Yeah. It's a lot of running around and running back and forth.
It was just, what's it called? Dwarflin?
Orzammar.
It's just Orzammar. That's the problem. I think if we play through it again, though we're not playing it right now.
We're heading to Awakening.
Yeah, Awakening is going to be our next game. Not this time around. Next time we play, we're going to go right into Awakening, which will not take 9 hours, like Orzammar. I don't know, it should probably take like maybe 4 to 6 hours to get through. But we'll probably be playing this again on our own time because there's so many other branches we have to do. Yeah. Like, I'd like to complete
the mage.
Yeah, the mage. And I would like to see what the the Dalicious elves are like. Probably the only story I'll probably never complete is the dwarves, because fuck that. I don't even want to know what's going on. I don't want to start as a dwarf. You probably don't even do anything for the first 9 hours of the game.
I think it would be interesting to start as a human noble too, because then you were like right up in like all the Civil War stuff.
I guess, but I also feel like it'd probably be very much like the dwarves, that they're like,
True.
We can't do that because the North has not attacked.
Because that was like
yet.
the really ironic thing with this playthrough. Once you get to Denerim, and you're supposed to like, oh, go convince all the nobles to vote for this guy, and like, they all hate me because I killed some of them. Like, this is hi, I'm an elf. I'm a city elf. This is not my place. This is really weird.
I'm an elf. I killed your son. Vote for me!
Right? Literally.
But, anywho, we'll let the, well, don't tell us what it is, because
we'll get around
we haven't
it.
played it
Yeah,
yet.
We'll get around to it. We'll check it out, for sure. Thanks, David Guider.
Who?
Ryder.
Oh, Lee. Yes, thank you, David.
And Ferret Badon. That's a great name.
Oh, well, thanks. I didn't know you could marry All-Star. I kind of forget that you can date, or, date people as a woman.
You kind of forget you can be straight.
Yeah, I forget that heterosexuality is in fact a thing. Well, I guess it's not necessarily that you're heterosexual. You could be bi.
Yeah, true.
You could be pan.
Yeah, true.
There's many other colors out there in the rainbow. Or something. It's okay.
No, you're cool. You're cool.
I mean, like, this is kind of like, we had, 10 years?
Yeah.
It's our fault.
We're
but if you say anything else about Inquisition, I will totally block you.
No, we'll get around, so...
Like, if you came out and say, Iron Bull dies, I will be mad. Well, I guess it also doesn't count, because it's one of those things where, like, when the person said, I kill Anders.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no! And it's kind of like, well, I mean, I knew in theory that Anders could die, but it's like just the thought alone, like, just put me in like this deep depression. Like, I know in theory.
Seriously playing this song? I didn't know this song was in Origins.
I can't hear it. What are you listening to? I don't know this song. Is this like some high school shit for you?
Kinda.
Is this a song for you guys? I don't know what this song is. It's probably gonna be.
It's 30 Seconds to Mars.
Flagged
it's like
on.
it's gonna be flagged on YouTube.
Oh,
but it's like,
fuck.
this is like in every AMV ever.
No, well, yeah. Sorry, I don't even know this song. I was gonna eat that mosquito.
I didn't know this song was in it. Okay, that's cool.
Maybe we should fucking turn the volume down so it doesn't flag it. Is this the volume up for the thing?
Yeah, that's the video volume.
Yeah, we turned it down. Don't flag us, YouTube.
It's too late. We're gonna stream tomorrow at 6. We're gonna get started on Awakening.
Yeah, we're gonna get started on Awakening. We're hoping to fly through Awakening quickly, unless if you know who Miss Lore decides to talk to every single tree, cat, bush.
If you want, you can play Awakening.
Horse. No, you started it. You're finishing it.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna continue on this.
But I am gonna push and shove you until you get Anders. Once you get Anders, you can slow down.
I want to get. Okay.
You can get everyone. I'm just saying your priority.
Yes.
Is Anders.
Of course.
You
can't
so cute.
you can't avoid getting him though, because he's like right there in the beginning.
I know. Anders
Unless
is
I'm
so
like,
cute.
Alright, we're gonna execute him, and that's it.
You can't kill Anders.
Yeah, fair enough.
It would ruin the space-time continuum.
We can let him take him back.
He's adorable. Like, his very first line is the cutest thing ever. I didn't do it. He is so cute! Like, I mean, generally when I think of Anders, that's my favorite Anders. Like, I love Anders, and I know it's a different voice actor and everything, and he kind of looks completely different because they had, like, different models in Dragon Age 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
But still, I almost wish there was like a little bit more of that Anders in Dragon Age 2. But I understand why he had to be so different. Because, you know, I'm possessed and you gotta throw in all the angst and the drama in there and something, you know. Dragon Age 2 is depressing all around. Everyone was fucked up in that. I guess except for, like, Hawk. Hawk just kind of thought everything was fine, you know.
Yeah, he's cool.
He was fine with everything. He's like, oh, well, good thing I'm rich. Let's have some more sweet meat from Ferelden. Here I am in my fancy robes.
Pajamas.
Yeah.
Pajamas. Okay.
Elf slave, bring me some more sweet meats.
We're paying her. She's
Dwarf
not a
slave, bring me some more. Bring me my mail. Oh, I guess I better save the town or something. I don't know. I'm rich. I could have probably fixed something in the last 6 years, but I'm rich, so I just have my slaves do things and eat more Ferelden sweet meat. He didn't do shit. And, you know, I like Hawk, because he's just a fucking idiot. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. I'm sorry, I said it. He's an idiot. He's a cute idiot.
We played him as a kind of a dork.
It doesn't matter how we played him, because you can't... No matter what, there's still, like, what,
there's
6
still
years
time
or whatever. There's time skips in there where he just sat on his fucking ass in a mansion and didn't do shit. And his boyfriend is living in a hole in the wall. In the worst part of town, sleeping on the ground around a bunch of disease. He did nothing. He did nothing. You know, Fenris at least has a mansion. It's covered in corpses, but at least he has somewhere to sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
Isabella's sleeping in a what, a brothel?
Yeah, basically.
And, I mean, like, still, and he's like, I'll just sleep in my mansion.
With a billion empty rooms.
With my mother. He lives with his mom! I mean, come on, Hawk. You couldn't do it. You couldn't set your mom up with something or get your own place. He did nothing. Anyway. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Hawk was a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And I say that with love.
Yes, we love him.
I love you, Hawk. But
tomorrow we're starting on Awakening. It should take 1 or 2 streams, maybe.
Yeah, right.
We'll be back Thursday and Friday. Also at 6. We're gonna blast through Awakening. We're gonna get started on Inquisition.
And I will be playing Inquisition. And
Unless you get too mad and then I'll
yeah, if I end up raging, then Eli will take over. But I'm planning to play through...
Do you know what you want to play as yet? Are you still?
No, I haven't been looking really into it at all. But I'm looking forward to playing. I'm a little nervous because I don't know
what to expect.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect.
That's fun though.
I just really want to see Bull's nipples. You know.
That's a good reason though. That's
and
a
then
good
I hope that one of the
thing
things you can do the moment you see Dorian is slap him. Like I hope one of the things that pop up immediately, like it's like, "Hello, love. I'm from Tevinter and I'm an asshole." Like I could just be like, you know, the options are like, "Hello," or slap, slap him. I hope that's what he sounds like.
Okay.
I've only heard him say one line. I actually don't know what he sounds like at all.
Okay. We'll
but
see.
why would it turn off? It's like, oh, you're watching the credits. Why aren't you playing the game? And then the
like,
game
oh,
just
you're watching
turns
this cutscene.
Why would it cut off? It wouldn't like Metal Gear, would it? I don't know. Not PlayStation. Xbox 360. We've played 2 games on this Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Revengeance.
Which broke it.
Yeah, and then Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, that's it. That's all this Xbox 360 has done. But we're just literally just waiting for the credits to run out. So what did you think of Dragon Age Origins? Best game? 10 out of 10? 100%?
It's really fun.
Must recommend. Most fun. You especially like the part with the dwarves where they tell you to go back and forth 3,000 times and everything looks the same.
Well, okay.
Deep roads. Yep.
It's very engaging. My main issue is that there's so many things thrown at you. I think it's definitely like there's so many. We started a billion side quests and then like we would like talk to someone and they're like, "Oh, thank you for finding the thing," and I'm like, I don't.
Well, that's your fault for not paying attention.
But there's so much stuff. Or like we walked into the room or whatever in Denerim and then we're just like, "Oh, you found all the clues. Now I must kill you." And I'm like, "What? I don't even."
I mean, when that weird
Yeah.
Hawkskok just you defy Hawkscock or whatever he said. We're like, who are you?
What did I do?
Yeah, just like suddenly cutscenes happen. We're like, I don't even know who you
like,
are,
you just
man.
pick up some things and then someone's like, you have my great-grandfather's dagger. I must kill you now. It's like, I don't even... Okay. It's like really cool.
It's a bad game to stream. It really is a bad game to stream.
I feel like it would be a great game to just like run around and like get lost in forever. But it is a little overwhelming first time through, which I think, because remember when I was trying to look up which game to play first?
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, if you're brand new to it and you don't necessarily like tactics, you're not gonna have a lot of fun with Origins. It's better to start with something that's more fast-paced. Which I understand. Dragon Age 2 is a very different game than Dragon Age Origins. It's more contained, it's like in a... Which I know is also like the criticism that Dragon Age 2 got a lot. It's like, it's all in one area, it's very small.
Everything looks the same. Let's go down to the sewers. The sewers looks a lot like the other 9 places.
But that makes it a lot easier to play if it's your first time. But if you're coming from Origins and you're used to like the big expansive Origins world and like you can do a billion things and you have a lot of freedom and like choosing who you are and you're like, okay, you gotta be Hawk.
I love you, Steve Valentine.
Kate Mulgrew.
Who's Duncan?
Duncan is
oh, right.
Duncan. Oh, a Scam Likely is calling me.
I love you too, Flemeth.
Scam Likely is my favorite phone contact.
Logan, you yell too much. Fuck you, Morgan.
Steve Bloom. So good.
Oh my god, it's Steve Bloom? That's why I fucking love him. Holy shit. Sorry. I didn't mean to like yell that loud. That's fucking Steve Bloom?
Guess so. Camp Clock is additional voices.
Oh, I knew that. You can kind of hear.
Yeah.
But like, whoa! That's why I fucking love Ogren so much. Damn, dude. Voice actors are fucking amazing. That's like, I mean, I've never heard Steve Bloom have a voice anything like that. And he's done some really weird-ass voices. Like in, when he was, fuck. What was the thing I looked through? Yeah, he plays, he was the voice of Ogren. I love Steve Bloom too, but he also, it was like, I remember him saying, like, when they asked, like, I met him too. I met him at Anime Expo, like, 1,000,000 years ago. And I remember someone asked him what was his most random voice he ever did. And he said, it was for Harvey Birdman, and he played, I think, Quacky Doodle. And it's like, how does he make that sound come out of his... It doesn't even make sense. It's like a whacked out Donald Duck sound. And I'm just like, how do you make that sound come out of your voice? Because, like, I immediately think of, like, you know, Spike, or, you know, Mugen, but not Ogren.
That'd be so funny. Meet him again, and you decide to have a copy of Origins. Like, sign my.
Please
Origins.
sign my copy of Origins. And he's like, I don't fucking. What's Origins? I just have like this big poster of Ogren, and
you got
like
your,
a fan art of Ogren, like in a like
you
some.
You got your Ogren
pin-up
Dakimakura.
mode. Yeah, like, can you please sign my Dakimakura of Ogren? And he's like, all sexy and his big man.
It's like a tiny pillow. It's like
it'll be like, I don't remember doing this voice, but sure. Oh my god, could you
sexy
imagine?
Ogren.
Be that one person who goes to the panel, be like, can you do Ogren's voice? Which one was Ogren? Oh my gosh. Now instantly the game went from fucking trash, garbage game, 1 out of 10 to 8 out of 10, great game. I recommend it. Play it. It's a wonderful game. Great for children. You learn a lot about elf slavery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's it. It's a great game.
No, I had a lot of fun. I would love to explore other options in it. Like, everyone looks the same. I know that has to do with the limitations and that they're using the same
and there's
character
just
creation
so
engine.
much in the game.
They're using the same character creation engine for all the NPCs, which is obvious, but it's cool. Like, it's a great way of like adapting it. It's just like, oh, hi, every elf that has my hair looks like me.
Yeah.
I'm Sevron.
We kept getting Zevron mixed up with ourselves a lot. We're like, where am I? There I am. No, that's Zevron. What can I see? We all look the same. It's just like, it's cute. It wasn't intentional. Like, when she made her character, we didn't know that Zevron existed. Like, we didn't intentionally make the character to look like Zevron.
I just was trying to make a pretty elf, and it just happens that
just
pretty
elf
is Sevron.
Yeah, the pretty elf is Zevron. So that just made it even better. God, I fucking love Zevron. I wish there was this more Zevron. Why couldn't they just put Zevron in Dragon Age 2?
He is in Dragon Age 2.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but because we did a default story, he's not there.
But I mean, like, just swap out fucking Fenris. Put Fenris in this game. Can you imagine Fenris, like shrink down his textures a little bit more and just make him look generic and try to give him his drawn-out storyline? It wouldn't be quite as exciting.
Yeah, I don't think they could do that.
I would have been like, you're boring.
This song again.
Oh, is it looping again?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot of people in this.
There's a lot of credits in this. We try to let the credits run because it just seems fair.
It seems disrespectful to cut off the credits.
Yeah, we're trying, but
it's like we're using your game for entertainment right now, and we're just not gonna like show the credits though.
Though I wish we could see how much longer the credits are.
Yes, that would be nice. But you know, here we are.
Yeah. I like that they looped the songs, though. That's pretty fucking funny.
They got 2 credit songs. They got the intro song, and they got the 30 Seconds to March.
What is this song?
It's like in every single AMV.
You keep saying that, but you gotta keep in mind, I wasn't a huge AMV person. That was a little more your Harry Potter, you know, Naruto thing. I wasn't into that.
Oh, I actually, the funny story with like me and the song like had nothing to do with Dragon Age Origins, obviously, because I didn't know it was a thing till recently. But I originally came across this song on an FST, because that used to be like, it still kind of is, like when I want to discover new songs, I'll be like, this is my favorite character. Yeah, Naruto! Naruto! It was on a Sasuke fan soundtrack that I downloaded, and I loved the song. And I just had the song around, and then the song has been reused in a bunch of other fandoms, in Neon Genesis Evangelion, in Homestuck music videos. Like, it's just been reused because it's a very rhythmic song.
Very rhythmic.
Yeah. It's, like, good to put pictures to, because it's, like, dramatic and stuff. Yeah. But that's the origin.
Well, there you have it. This is one of the only songs ever created in the lifetime of music that's rhythmic and dramatic.
No, it's just something that I've had around. Like, I've kept this song.
I know
on
you
my
guys
playlist.
can't hear it right now because we turned it down, because we automatically stream to YouTube as well.
Oh yeah, YouTube's already blocked this video. There's no doubt about it.
You don't know that. I turned it down pretty quick.
I'm sure they have.
Big Sandwich Games. You don't know that. I turned it down pretty quick. It's possible that they didn't block it. Or not block it, but you know. I'm not feeling it.
No, you're not?
No. I guess it's because I feel like I'm in, like, I don't know, high school.
I mean, yeah, it's like a totally emo song. But I had a period where I was totally emo. So I still have like those like, no. Okay.
Why am I married to you?
I don't know.
Like, the fact that I married her, like, even after she said that she liked Naruto, you know.
That's true love.
Yeah. An extraordinary woman. I still love you very much. But, you know.
I don't think you ever grow. Well, yeah. Once you've gone through like that emo or goth phase, it's like you're still gonna have that in the back of your mind where you paint your nails black and you're like, yeah.
Well, my nails were black. All my polish fell off.
got a little bit left.
Yeah, there's a little bit of and my toenails are still a little black. I just paint my nails black just because I wasn't emo. I think I was more goth.
Yeah.
Because I just wear black all the time. I'm not wearing black. This is the most colorful I've ever
you're
been.
super bright.
I got a rainbow T-Rex here, and I got yellow shorts on. But all through, like, high school and college, I just wore all black. I just like color black.
The whole like studded collars and
yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah, I wore a
did
lot
that
of
too.
thick black. Well, see, I just wore thick black collars. You've
Yeah.
seen my collars.
Mhm.
Well, you've seen a lot of my stuff. But it's like I was just into really big thick collars,
Now we got the music credits.
big thick belts, and things like that. You know. Well, I mean, LARPing is one of the things that we're working on right now. Well, I would argue every day is a LARP in this place, dude.
True.
Our life is LARPing.
We just found out today that there's a weekly Game of Thrones LARP group that meet in the local park. And that's amazing. That's so exciting. Like, I wouldn't go, but I just love
We
that
could
amount
go
of...
watch them and make fun of them.
I
and
just
say,
love that amount of nerddom.
nerds. That's what I would do.
I just love that amount of nerddom that it's like a thing.
I would laugh at them.
And you got the big fair, Oregon Fair coming up.
Get a life, losers. As I go home to stream on Twitch.
And buy your new Dungeons and Dragons dice.
Yeah, I bought my new D20. Get a life. Okay, it's over.
It's over. We did it. Tomorrow we're gonna get started on Awakening. It's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have our schedule on our channel. The schedule automatically updates to you guys' time zone if
Or
it's
something.
different.
Does
If you
it? I
wanna,
didn't know that.
yeah. If you guys subscribe to us either on YouTube or here, you'll get a notification when we start streaming. We typically start to standby like 5 to 10 minutes before we actually start. If you guys want to check us out again.
And feel free to check out our social media, which actually, we have a Twitter, we never use it, but I am always, almost
You're
always
on Tumblr.
always on Tumblr, and I'm always on Instagram. Oh yes, hope to see you again too.
Yes. Thank you to Primo.
I think Scully
Thank you,
dipped out.
Scully.
Because
Thank
she was
you,
like,
guys.
okay, you guys are just like scrolling. Or
Yeah,
they.
we're just waiting for
They.
the
I don't know if
credits.
it was a she. They.
Yes.
They. Yes, thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening, day. I don't know what time it is. Hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.